Where the Force leads, I will follow.
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 Where the Force leads, I will follow. Where I lead, they will follow.
Hey, y'all, and welcome back to Tales from the Table Studios. Very, very hyped to be here. We've got a lot to get to. It's going to be a great time. And after a couple of very, very busy weeks for our wonderful Jedi and hashtag not a Sith people, let's go around. Everyone can introduce themselves, tell people where you can be found, who you're doing today, what you're getting up to, all the fun stuff. I picked the words I picked. It's fine. Elsie, let's start. Victory.
Good start.
I was just having a conversation. It was just... Okay. Hi, I'm Kay Kenny Plays. My name is Katelynn. I'm Kay Kenny Plays. You can find me there. I'm not going to spell it, but also I'm Elsie. And you can find me at Optimistic. I'm two people at one time. Three people if you include Lumira, who I play here today. What else do I say?
Pronouns?
She, they.
All right. Katelynn.
Hey everybody, I am Katelynn. I'm the real Katelynn. Hello, I am at K Kenny Plays also. Yes, I play Nu Tu here, our little Jawa mystic. And my pronouns are she, her, as are Nu Tins. And I'm so excited to leap into this episode and land successfully.
We'll see.
Why did you just say and land successfully like All Might? Like, because I am here.
Oh,
We are
Sorry,
going
made
to
that
land
joke in the
successfully.
Joke's on you. This is not Star Wars. It's BNHA stream. Let's go.
This is when I need to start getting a masks game going on here, just so I can bust out the All Might voice constantly.
Oh.
I'll do my whole intro.
If Ellie dies, I'm just gonna play All Might.
Now realizing that if this were a BNHA thing, then Odias is like a weird mix of Dobby and Hawks.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Choices have been made. Cass.
Hi. Hi, I'm Cass, also K Kenny Plays. You can find me on the socials under K Kenny Plays. And today I am playing Odias, she, they pronouns for both of us. Yeah.
And because I get yelled at if I don't do it, hey y'all, it's Drake Lionheart. Most people call me Lion. I am the studio director for Tales from the Table Studios. You can find me at K Kenny Plays on all socials. That's KKENNEYPLAYS, because I had to flex on LC. But when I'm not being K Kenny Plays, you can find me at It's Drake Lionheart on all socials, except for Twitter, where I guess you can find me at the Lion Knight 42 if you really wanted to, but it doesn't do much, so I wouldn't bother. And here at Tales from the Table Studios, because that's where you find me. And my pronouns are they, he. And the pronouns for all of my characters today are going to be nightmare. Nightmares. Good luck. So, let's get into it. When we last left off, I do believe that when we last left off, we had something hanging. In fact, we had two things hanging, two wonderful Padwans. So, I think as we come back in today, we come back from our, let's call it a commercial break. I made the mistake of looking at Discord. Anyway, as we come back from what I imagine is sort of our commercial break, we come back into this dark moment where we see our two Padawan moving through the air, guided by their own force, by their own will and the force itself. Sort of soaring over this wide-mouthed gap as skeletal and rotted remains fall below them into the inky shadows beneath. Odias, you see as Lumira and Nu Tu begin their downward arc that they are almost certainly very narrowly going to make this landing. Not stably by any means. A shove in the wrong direction could likely spell disaster, but there is just a moment for you to act quickly if there's anything you want to do as they're coming down.
Which one of the two of them looks more precarious?
Well, considering Nu is on Lumira's back, technically only Lumira has to stick the landing.
Does Lumira look like she's going to stick the landing?
If so, just barely.
Okay. So I am going to amend my message from at the end of last episode.
Yeah.
Can I, instead of grabbing Lumira and pulling her forward, can I grab a skeleton and yeet it into Lumira's back so she stumbles forward and she does stick the landing?
Yeah, just throw me a force roll real quick.
But Nu Tu is on my back.
I'm gonna let it, I'm aiming for your knees.
Skeleton back.
And I'm doing it. I want to be like a little sneaky about it, so it's not obvious that it's like the skeleton.
Aren't you
launched
getting
it, so-
attacked?
No, I'm just watching you fall.
What happened to the bugs?
We don't have the bugs. The bugs are with the boys.
Yes.
Yo, I gaslit myself into thinking we had bugs too. I was imagining an entire different scene where I don't know where I was in Savannah, Georgia when this happened.
Yes,
so
you were. Yes,
I
you
also
were.
talked a lot about them when we were doing our acolyte discussion. So
Yeah, it was
No,
also
let
a
me
full
blame this
year
on
ago,
me.
so it's fine.
Caitlin, let me blame this on the Mason Dixon line, please.
all
I
right.
mean,
fair.
crossing it does take a lot out of you. Anyway, okay. All right, yeah. So, I just want to yeet a skeleton, just a subtle hand twitch to yeet one into the back of Lumira's knee, so Nu Tu can rolls off of her, but she ends up on her knees.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. As you're coming down from this leap, you find yourself maybe inches away from sticking this landing, from feeling your boots sort of connect with the stonework on the other side. And then something cold smashes into the backs of your knees and shatters into dust as it does. I'm going to give you the opportunity to roll dice about not falling on your butt here if you'd like. Which we could do in a few ways. I think what I'm going to say is you can do an athletics about it, Lumira. And I'm up for being pitched anything else if you'd prefer.
Survival is the only one I think I can reasonably argue. Yeah, because once again, I put my agility booster in brawl and not athletics as a fool that I am.
That's okay.
So if you let me do survival, then yes, I have one little bar.
If you can pitch me why survival.
Because I feel like this isn't the first time this has happened to me. I do a lot of running from people.
I like that. Okay. Yep. We can call it a survival. It may not be it won't be as graceful of a landing as it would be with athletics, but it absolutely can be used here. Unless, I mean, if you smash the roll, you smash the roll. We're gonna say it's a difficulty 3. Let's say 2. It's a difficulty 2, I think.
Okay.
Unless, Odias, do you want to use some of your light side force points to make that more difficult? Because I'll allow you to do a 2 for 1. If you want to use 2 light side points. Okay. So yeah, so it'll be a difficulty 2, so you're just adding 2 purple dice.
Okay. So 2 purple dice, 3 yellow. No, what? Fuck.
So it will be
2 yellow, 1 green.
Yes, there you go.
I'm getting it. We're here. We're almost there. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Hey.
Do I have to reverse it? I'll be really sad if you make me re-roll this. This is a good one.
So green is the
I
higher
think.
number, so it should be more green than yellow. It should be 2 green, 1 yellow. I'm sorry.
All
The
right. If
the
this is
smaller
worse,
number is the ones that get upgraded.
All dice have canceled. That went from three successes, right? To
I get
all
extra
cancel
experience
that.
for this. You took this from me.
I didn't take this from you. You rolled the wrong dice.
You took this from me, and I deserve 10 extra XP for this.
Nope.
I didn't ask
This
you,
yourself,
Cass.
bro.
This is between me and the GM. You can shut your mouth.
I mean, actually, really, this is between you and Cass, but it's fine.
Cass, if you want more beef,
Bring it.
fucking quarter pounder with cheese this shit.
What I will say is, right now, your destiny points are perfectly balanced. If you are interested in breaking that balance,
Okay.
I would be willing
Yes.
to give you one. Wonderful. You can have 1 success. That will bring our dark.
Oh, I thought you were
side
going to give me the XP.
to 5. Oh no.
I love that you're willing to throw us out of balance so that you do not land on your goddamn knees in front of Odias right now.
Yeah,
I knew what
I
I was
also
doing when
just
I
don't
said
like
this,
to
y'all.
let Cass win, and therefore I don't like to let Odias win. So,
Right, I knew what I was doing.
yes,
Oh God.
I'll kill you.
So, so there is a moment where, as this bone smashes into the back of your knee, the skull absolutely deteriorates into dust, scattering just bits of like bone shards across the landing. And you come falling down. For a moment, you lose your balance, your boot slipping on some of this dust. Your knee collides hard with the stonework, and you tumble forward, but manage to quickly scramble to your feet. You're going to take 1 strain from this, but you and Newton do make it to the other side, relatively unscathed otherwise, finding yourselves maybe 3 feet from where Odias stands.
If you don't have this on hand, Lion, that's fine. I think it's on my computer still, maybe my laptop. Do you remember how much strain I took last session? I took something, or I took wounds. I think.
Yeah, I was
Took
gonna say.
something.
I think you took wounds last session. I think you took 1
Yeah, I
wound
took
last
1.
session. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that was
cool.
when your shoulder dislocated.
Right, I popped it back in somehow. I don't know. It's a lot harder.
That I think cost you 1 strain. So I think you've taken 2 strain in total with the one you took now, and 1 wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Falling for me again. Lumira,
What did you say to me?
don't worry about it.
No, I didn't hear you, Cass. What did you say?
I said falling for me again, Lumira.
I wish I didn't hear what you said. Never mind.
New also wishes that. And like is completely trying to like turn away from conversation to give them some semblance of privacy for a moment, while she also looks to see like what is before them.
Sure. So as you sort of excuse yourself from this awkward moment, there is ahead of you a hallway, very similar to the ones you've encountered previously while here, with this sort of like intricately carved stonework. However, on the other side of it, you see flickers of light as though from like flame, and you see the ground in the next room. The floor is not stone. There's sand covering it, or some kind of dust. And in it are intricately carved symbols. These swirling sometimes crossing patterns that seem to double back on each other and create these unique shapes. There is something in the center of the room, the sand or dust or whatever it is, kind of slopes downwards to create what seems like a bowl, putting whatever's at the bottom of it completely out of your point of view.
I'm gonna
Okay.
offer a hand up or a hand out for Lumira to help her up.
Is there like a bone shard I could stab your hand with?
If you
No,
want to
you know what?
try,
No, I don't want to do that. Actually, that's too aggro. That's too aggro. I want to hand you the skeleton hand to take instead, and then get up on my own.
I can give this to Mori. Oh, I adopted a baby Rancor that was being smuggled. I named him Mori. He lives on our ship now.
Oh.
He like this.
Okay.
I can stick into my patch. The last treat I gave him was someone's tongue.
Better hand than
A tongue. Yeah. Are you never? I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything about you. Give it to your pet Rancor. I think we should keep moving before another,
Oh yes, because they will follow us, whatever they are. What's in? Why is there? Do we know what these symbols are? I do not recognize them.
so from where you are outside in this hallway, it's hard to get the like full scope of the symbols themselves. Because there are parts of it that do sort of cut deeper into the room on the sides and further into the back of the room, where it's still sort of shadowed.
As a creature who lived among sand for a while, I'd like to kind of get an assessment on what this sandy-like substance is. Is it sand? Is it a dust? Is it something else? I can try to assess that.
I like that. Is there a skill that you have in mind for it?
Well, I imagine it'd be some kind of knowledge, perhaps outer rim knowledge,
Yeah,
since that would be like my
Yeah, I love that.
world.
You
Can
absolutely
I
can
roll
do
it
that.
too? Because I also have outer rim.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I will allow you both to roll it. What I'm gonna say is it's with a difficulty of 3.
Okay. Boop,
we
boop,
roll.
boop.
In fact,
All right. Here we go. Here we go.
hang
here we
on.
go.
Before you roll,
Whoop.
I'm thinking about something. No, proceed.
Oh.
Proceed. We can save those.
Okay. No, that's not going to give me anything. Okay. I'm just going to do it. I have Desert Dweller, but that will take that will remove things that are imposed due to certain conditions. But it's fine. Okay, I'm rolling. Ah! 2 successes.
Odias
Hey.
doesn't know what's happening.
Ooh.
But I have
Odias,
3 advantage with
Yeah.
those 3 failures.
I was gonna say,
No.
do you want to spend any of those on
Strain?
on strain? Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm doing that right now.
that's a good idea. And I will pocket those failures. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah, don't, that's fine.
So, in the meantime, the first thing that immediately stands out to you is that this, from where you are, this doesn't look like any sort of sand that you've seen before. It's pale. And as you find yourself sort of drawn closer, and get a better sort of look at it, you realize that it's sort of ashen almost. And you're not entirely sure what it is, but you are sure that it's not sand. It's definitely not sand.
Kind of futzing with the translator. So this is, it's not sand. It's kind of ash-like, which makes me think either things have been really dusty around here. No one's gone around cleaning it, and it's just a a bunch of dust, or it's things have been burned or otherwise turned to ashy things to cover this place. So just a thought.
Just leave a room full of skeletal remains.
Yes, so possible skeletons ground to ash, dust. Sure.
But we don't know what the symbols are.
Out of my depth, I think.
I don't recognize them either.
Do we keep walking into the? It kind of slopes down, and I feel like someone maybe with a higher vantage point would be a better person to go in the front to look.
So me or Lumira, then.
I think you're a little taller than Lumira.
I think you're a lot taller than me, actually. I think you should go first.
Well, it worked out better for me than you last time, so I suppose.
And I'll just put myself in the middle, just a good place to be. Okay.
Wonderful. So
Okay, so big circle, bowl in the middle.
yeah. Are you entering the room? Is that what's happening here?
I think
I'm
I
not
think so.
touching the sand if I can help it.
You can stop at the threshold. You'll still be in the hallway, but you can stop at the threshold.
So is it like as immediately as the room starts, it starts to slope down?
So it doesn't slope down immediately. It's a flat plane for the first portion of it and the back portion of it. But the entire floor is covered in whatever this is.
Yeah. Okay.
I just got handed a skeletal hand.
Hmm.
I want to take a little fingy bone
Yeah.
and pop it off
Sure.
and just chuck it into the middle.
Like aiming for the bowl.
Yeah.
Sure.
Kobe.
So y'all are essentially marching order, right? Is that what I'm to understand? So who's in the back?
I think that's me.
Okay, cool. So Odias, you pop off that little thingy bit and you flick it. And as it enters the room, you can see the torches on the walls that are lit with black flame flicker brighter for a moment as it enters, and then it just sort of arcs and falls into the bowl. And as it does, everything sort of settles again. There's a slight moment where everything trembles, and you can see almost like the individual pieces, the grains, the bits of ash or dust or whatever this is, begin to almost vibrate, and it echoes off the walls, this thrumming melodic sound. And what I'm gonna do is two things. The first is Lumira. In this moment, you are hit with this moment of realization, of remembrance. There is a moment of peace and warmth and joy that I don't know how often you've experienced lately. But you're reminded of your youth. You're reminded of when you were a child and when you would play sometimes with your caretaker, where there was this one game where the two of you would take sticks and draw in the dirt. They would chase after you as you did, leading you around to create these intricate patterns as you dragged the stick through, pushing aside pebble and twig and leaf. And by the end of it, always looked the same. these intricate swirling patterns that seem to intersect with one another, that crossed through one another. And they would always tell you what a good job you did. It was strange in the moment. It was play. It was fun. How do you do a bad job at fun? But you always felt happy to receive it. And you feel that again here. And as you glance over past Odias, you see these same swirling symbols looping and crossing and intersecting in these spiral patterns. And again, you feel safe, or at least at peace. What would you like to do?
Given this feeling of safety and peace, seeing these swirling symbols that are familiar to me, I think that they would venture forward, and if the other two had stopped, move past them without stopping. Still cautious. Like if I were to make a roll, I would definitely use my stealth talent. It's by no means like completely reckless, but I do think it draws into like worth saying that one of the emotional strengths and weaknesses I chose was recklessness versus enthusiasm. And I think that this would walk a very, very thin line between the two of having this feeling of safety come up several times in the past few hours, I guess, days, and having more questions and answers come up between all of the events that have happened. And so far, following that kind of thing has led to more questions, but more answers. So, straight ahead.
So you, unless anyone is going to attempt to stop Lumira or otherwise engage Lumira.
Lumira's just heading straight toward the bowl.
Towards
Okay,
the symbols, yeah.
Yeah, I think after a couple steps and Newton realizing what's happening, I think New would definitely like try to reach out.
If Newton tries to stop Lumira, I will just put a hand out in front of Newton and just say,
and I think she will wait, but she is in her mind speaking to her friend, like priming every possible thought of like, I'll grab you and like we'll figure something out.
like, Odias still has her lightsaber out, but she also has a hand out towards Lumira ready to snatch, like, with the Force as well. So you see Odias is also prepared to do something.
So, Lumira, as you enter, you all will see that after you take that first step onto this ash, the line that curves closest to you seems to tremble slightly, the ash surrounding it, and it parts just large enough for your boot step. So I will ask, are you going to continue to making a direct line towards the bowl? Or is there something else you would like to do?
So my internet just blipped. And I did not catch the last probably 3 sentences I heard.
No worries.
Starts to part.
Yeah. So as you step forward, the ash at the curve closest to you parts just large enough for your boot to fall in. So I'm going to ask you. Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
What action might fall best in line with the game that I remember and the feeling that it is recreating for me?
When you say what action, what do you mean? Like, is there something you're looking to attempt?
Yes, because I don't want to, even if it's parting for me, I don't want to break this line because that could just be like a trick.
Okay.
Is this what I would remember from the game or something similar in the game? Like,
Roll me a force.
are there any rules that I should be looking out for or following?
Roll me a force roll.
Okay.
So you're just gonna roll
What
white
is
dice
what
equal
is
to your force rating.
okay? But that's just a 1, Lion.
That's okay.
Oh,
Cool. Would you like to use it?
yeah.
Wonderful. So you open yourself up to the force around you as you look through this room, these faint familiar memories tugging at you, the strange occurrences surrounding you. And instead of the gentle flowing river, you find a torrent of force. You can feel arms almost gripping you metaphysically and ushering you forward towards where this ash is leading you, towards the curvature, and you remember something. A nursery rhyme from when you were a child, something that your caretaker would constantly repeat to you when it was time for rest, when you were scared, when you were hurt. One must walk the steady path, kept strong and focused through the ash, safe and strong, waiting their turn to bring the freedom that Ravis yearns. And you hear it, you remember it so strongly as she'd cradle you.
So I should follow the path, not go through it?
Do you want to follow the path?
Yeah.
And with each step, the ash parts just enough for your boot steps. Step by step. And as you go, the flames around you burn brighter, darker. It's hard to tell the difference with these, because as the flame grows, so do the shadows around you. Newton, Odias, the two of you will see that with each step Lumira takes, her shadow extends, as though it is tracing the lines that she is walking, leaving bits behind as she goes. Each step creating more of these swirls.
Does the path stay open or does it close behind her?
It stays open, filled with the shadow.
Oh. It's shadowy. Oh.
You can't have shadows without light.
It's true.
So, shadows are not always bad.
Okay. I think New, very hesitant, will linger for a bit before picking up a little foot and like slowly like tapping a toe on the shadow just to see if it does anything.
Absolutely. When you tap your toe down, there is a twitch from the ash around you. And then it settles.
I'll put the rest of my foot down.
Wonderful.
I think if I feel like this ash isn't twitching anymore, then I will start to pitter patter behind Odias.
Wonderful. Yeah. Odias, the same. You put your booted foot down. There's a tremble, and then it settles. As long as you stay in the shadow, every step through these curves, these intricate swirls, leading you in this train. Yes.
I'm gonna make sure I get within arm's length of Lumira, so that if I need to, I can reach out and grab her.
Lumira, are you actively avoiding that?
I think not consciously, but yes.
Wonderful. If it comes up, we'll roll about it. And so the three of you follow this. Lumira, as you walk and you follow these patterns, you can so vividly remember these memories. It's almost as though with each step you find yourself back a child again, with so much fewer worries and fear. Usually. But you remember something that maybe you've just been running from your entire life, which is the deep, deep fear that you won't be enough. That what you are here for, what you are meant for, what it is that you are supposed to be, you never will be. Every step, the ash continues to part, and you see as you move that as it parts and displaces more of itself, more of it falls into that center bowl. And eventually, the bowl fills, and you have walked the entirety of this room. These intricate swirls, these patterns now revealed. And as you do, the ash in the center trembles and shakes and alights in black flame. And your eyes are drawn to it. In this flame, you feel a longing, a need. You feel wanted. You feel needed. And you feel beckoned. What would you like to do?
I would actually like to roll perception. Yeah.
Sure. To see what the deal is with it?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's say difficulty 3.
Okay. Okay.
So if we look at your...
Is it? I have 2 thingies, 3 total. So
Yeah, so 3 total, so you'll roll
2 yellow, 1
2
green.
yellow, 1 green, yes.
Oh.
Love to see it. Okay. So looking at the flame, looking at the flicking wisps, you see the outline of a face. You see dark brown with wrinkles and these sort of sharp eye covers that jut out as though like broken pieces of steel. You see a long face with what you can only imagine to be a mask that you vaguely recognize as being similar to your master's, actually, with these long drawn tendrils downwards, each jutting out like another broken, sharp spike. There are scars and wrinkles on the face. And it looms over something swirling ahead of it. And you can't help but think you've seen this before. This figure, this face. I don't think you can remember where. What I will ask you is for a memory. Lumira, what I would like to know is I would like a memory of the first time that you got, as a child, really frightened of something. And what it was that brought you peace in that moment.
I think on her home planet, sometimes there are really bad storms. Like really bad. Like house shaking, thunder bad. And I think that they're so rare, it's not something that you really get used to. And this was probably the first one in years that they'd had one, and this is the first one that she was experiencing. And the thunder and the bright flashes of lightning terrified her for no reason that she could like really identify, because like I don't think that she thought it was a monster. I think it was just the sound itself that scared her. But I think her caretaker showed her that it's not something that you can or have to be afraid of, but it's something you can make a game out of. And I think that she made a game out of it. And it's basically, it was trying to time making the loudest noise you can with the thunder and seeing if the other person could hear it from like a few feet away. And I think that's what made her shake that fear of the most terrifying time that she can remember in her youth.
I love that. What was the sound that Lumira usually made?
It was just like a silly scream, I think. And I think it was usually accompanied by some kind of wacky arm movement, like a little stupid wiggle dance that a child does.
I love that. And as you stand there looking into this flame, you see this figure. And then it almost pans outwards like a camera. And surrounding them are 20, 30, maybe 40 hooded figures. And they're moving in perfect unison, perfect synchronicity. Almost waving their arms like a child would. And you can hear it in the thrumming now. That screaming sound you used to make. Before it didn't register for you. It was just a deep rumble. But now you hear it. You hear your voice. You hear the voice of your caretaker responding. And and another voice, and another voice, and another voice, like a chorus. And then there is a grinding sound. And on the far end of the room, the stonework cracks down the center. A jagged break. And at a deep, angular cut, the two pieces of stone pull away from each other. The bottoms of them are jagged. The tops of this new opening, jagged as well. Sharp, broken stone. But past them in the dark shadowed hallway, you see a wisp of blonde hair sweep around a corner, and you all see it.
When Ronin and I first got here, didn't we realize that Darth Santa had statues too?
You did?
And you will hear Odias go, Sana.
Is the person with the one with the blonde hair?
Yes. Bane's apprentice.
I saw that person. That person led me here.
Huh. Lumira, you look like you've seen a ghost. And having seen ghosts recently, recognize that look.
I'm sure it's nothing.
I'm sure you're lying.
Guess we'll find out.
We're going to talk about the flame ash opening up for you. We're going to because Newton deserves to know. I personally, I know you've got something going on, but this I think Newton needs.
Why does it? I don't see why this has anything to do with me. I mean, I was the person who just went forward, and you guys were dragging your feet. So why couldn't it be you guys?
Because
We don't know.
you were you were the one to step forward. You seem there was a connection.
I'm walking towards the crack in the wall, by the way.
You're very quiet, Cass. I'm sorry.
I'm walking towards the crack in the wall while Newton is talking to Lumira.
Absolutely.
If you have a connection with this, you can talk with us about it, because holding that back is not going to. That will be perhaps more dangerous to deal with that alone.
I don't know what there is to talk about, because if there is a connection, I don't know what that connection is. It just happens. There's nothing to talk about. If there's a connection, there's a connection, and we'll all find out later, because I have no idea what's going on. There's nothing to talk about.
Newton, don't take it personally. When I met her, she didn't know she was force sensitive.
I guess thinking of that, if you feel like you don't know, I could. And New starts to reach out a hand, not to fully touch, but just to offer, and goes, I could, with my friends, with the Force's help, try to see deeper or sense deeper in you.
I think that when you start to move your hand, it definitely catches your wrist, even if it wasn't like intentional to touch her. Yeah, I think it's like a very like cautious, like no, before you can even think about it, no. But she is thinking about it. The wheels are turning. But before she answers you, she's going to turn her attention to Odias and say, first of all, I didn't know there was a name for it. You didn't tell me I was force sensitive. I just didn't know there was a name. You taught me how to use my lightsaber. Don't take credit for everything. Newton? I think that's a good idea. Maybe not good, but it's an idea. But I think we should leave this area first and not stick anywhere too long. But I'll keep it in mind. And then she would let go of your wrist. It wasn't a tight hold either, and it wasn't aggressive when she took it. It was just like a very like cautious, like, oh, hold up. Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and I think having seen Lumira like do that before too, I think Nu would have been very conscious to keep the wrist very like still and loose. And we'll drop it, and of course, whatever timeline you need.
Thank you.
As you head towards this passageway, Lumira, when you turn in its direction and you take your first step, you see what seems to be the spectral outline of a figure you immediately recognize as the same figure from within the flame, stopping and looking down at these jagged pieces of stone. They reach a hand out, and then finger by finger they pluck off the black glove that they have on their hand and pry it free, revealing this scarred and wrinkled hand with 3 clawed fingers and a clawed thumb. And then they run it across the stone, splitting the skin. They squeeze their fist tight. Droplets of blood falling to the ground. And then they carefully step through, the hand pressed now against the wall of this dark hallway as they disappear down it. Looking back down, you see, almost as though faded and forgotten, 3 perfectly round stains beside the stone. What would you like to do?
Just me saw that?
Just you saw that.
Oh, I got ghosts in my blood. Why can't everyone have ghosts in their blood? Damn.
You should do some death sticks about it.
Right? Some cocaine about it. Yeah. Okay. You want ghosts? You want the ghosts I'm seeing? Ghost over there.
Ghost of whom? The blonde woman or someone else?
Not blonde.
Describe them?
It was the one that is the same species as Waycash, right?
Yeah, Keldor.
Keldor. Describe Keldor.
Keldor.
Clawed hand.
Yeah. I've only met one Keldor before.
What?
Yeah. Waycash. We were good friends.
I'm assuming Lumira would know if that was Waycash. Master.
Wait,
Waycash.
hold on.
I met him 24 hours ago.
Master Cash. Hold on. Which one of you is this Padawan? Oh, this is too good. This is too good. They made him a master.
There is like this look, I think, again, I was saying that I've only known Waycash like 24 hours. Same with Nu Tu, and the look I've given Nu Tu at least 7 times in this 24 hours has been like, shut the fuck up.
You.
It's like that.
Oh, no. Nu Tu, don't ignore her. Who is Waykesh your Padawan or your Master Nu Tu?
Just immediately look at Lumira and then back at Odie and then back at Lumira.
Lumira.
No, it's Nu Tu's master for sure.
No,
Absolutely.
No. I'm sorry. The Waykesh I remember was so arrogant. He would scare this poor Jawa. You though would take it as a challenge. Oh, that is.
Wait, you know Master Wei?
Uh-huh. We were at the temple together.
You were a Jedi.
I'm a lot of things. And I'm still like, at this point, I turn and I keep walking down the tunnel.
Starting to follow after. Wait, but what? Why did you leave?
I found what I needed in their libraries.
What was that? Still following after.
My path to Darth Bane.
And then we'll stop abruptly.
Waykesh and I were close. Don't worry about it. Good friends.
When you say that, I do worry every time. Every time you say it.
We weren't as close as you and I, but could have been.
Do you just know everyone at this point in the galaxy? I mean, actually, you don't because you've only met one Keldor, so I guess you don't know many people. But you
decided I know everyone around you.
It does seem a little odd.
Like we're being drawn together, Lumira, over and over again.
I don't know, maybe you're just obsessed with me. I don't see the pattern.
If I were obsessed with you, I would have spoken to you at least once in the last 10 years. Has that happened? No.
And I thank the Force for that every day I wake up.
Oh, you missed me.
Anyways.
No.
Ghost.
This is
Ghost blood.
Ghost blood. You're seeing a memory, the future. What?
Both?
Past of too many connections.
You were muttering to yourself as you walked. What were you saying?
Huh?
Not you, Lumira.
Was I saying the poem? Maybe. I don't know. Lion's like, I don't know. I don't know what I was muttering.
That's up to you. Were you muttering the poem?
I don't know what else I would be muttering. Nonsense.
Then sure. Yes.
What drew you to Onderon, Lumira? What put you in our path?
Nothing that I could say that jumps out at me for certain. There was no drawing. It was just the first planet that the ship I was stowed away on went to.
Bane has been pulling strings with us for years. I'm feeling more and more like we're walking into a trap. How would you like to spring it?
You first.
Me first.
You first.
All right.
Don't worry. I see the face, Newton.
I didn't. Sorry. I do think I agree with Odias. It seems a trap. But at the same time, I have to believe that the Force was leading us here for a reason too.
The way I see it, this whole place is a trap, and we're not dead yet. So, correct. The Force intends for us to make it through the whole thing. We make it through the whole thing. Otherwise, we're as good as dead standing here.
So you said the ghost was here. Now, is it blocked? Our hall, is this pathway blocked, or is it open for us to continue?
It is open for you to continue.
We left a trail.
Yeah, I'm going.
Mhm.
All right.
Trail of blood on the wall.
So, a group of you begin to walk it. And you see the dried blood, this perfect line leading down this hall. Every so often it breaks. It stops. Just for a moment. They're inconsistent, creating this almost complex series of lines. If you weren't aware of what it was, you might even call it art. With each step, you find yourself shrouded more in shadow and darkness. Behind you is quickly fading from view. Lumira, you continue to hear that sound over and over, and then you collectively come to this corner. Turning it, the hallway opens into another room. In that room is it seems to be round. There is a stone sort of framing that goes around the floor, and then the center of it is seemingly glass or some kind of clear material. Carved into it are more of those same intricate intersecting swirls. And from somewhere below it, you see flashes of light, different colors strobing across. What do you do?
Odias is first.
I am. I want to touch the glass. Let me touch the glass. Holy shit.
So you go into the
You
room,
Son of a.
and I'm gonna ask real quick. Can the two of you please explain what it is that Odias sees under the glass?
So, Ronin, or Darth Bellator, is jumping and running around a figure, slashing at him with his dark sabers. Slides through his legs, jumps over him, a seemingly neither one of them giving way, as one big strike comes down at me, and I yell out, "Way!" and then I move out of the way.
Waykesh slides in. He maneuvers and deflects the blade back towards the large figure, the red saber bouncing off of the saber cane as he strikes out the leg and kicks off of him. He reaches out and yells, "Bellator now!" and pushes Bellator towards the figure.
As I strike with both of my lightsabers, trying to land a decisive blow in this battle.
Waykesh comes back and defends Bellator as the blades strike out. He is fending off the blades, playing the defense to Darth Bellator's offense. It looks to be somewhat of a stalemate, but they are holding their own.
Odias, you walked out into this large circular room, and as you stepped towards the glass-looking clear, like paneling of the floor, you saw below you two very familiar faces currently engaged with another familiar face. All different color of blades swirling back and forth as Wei and Bellator work in what seems to be perfect synchronicity. Honestly, just about as well as you and Bellator work when the two of you are active. Just flowing as they engage in combat with what appears to be Darth Bane.
Mhm.
The first thing I'm going to ask is if Bellator and Wei can roll initiative.
What are we rolling for that?
Yeah.
There's an initiative button.
What are
Is
we
there?
rolling for that?
No, I don't think so. Oh, there is an initiative. I don't think that's how
There
that
is a
works,
button.
though. Okay. So,
Oh, there's
yep.
that's for a tracker.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it's going to be cool with
Cooler vigilance, right?
or vigilance, correct. So cool is generally what you use if you're ready for combat, and vigilance is if you're not. But I would let you do either because you were prepped for
What if you're ready for combat, but not this combat?
this.
Yeah.
Then you might
This wasn't
die.
on the.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's
This
up
wasn't
in
on
the air
thing.
anyways. This was not in the cards.
fair.
I gotta check. So I'm gonna do vigilance.
Same.
Because I think I got a thing. 'Cause I
Fair.
think I got a thing that that does a cool thing for me.
Oh,
Vigilance.
fuck yeah! It's happening!
I'm telling you, this goddamn dice roller likes y'all better than us.
Oh, we're going to recover some
I'm
strain.
Let's go. Would love to see it.
So I got a yellow and a green for this, and I get a boost die because of my uncanny reaction.
Any reaction?
Mhm. Let's go.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
Give me back. I'm getting all three
Take
of
it.
those for my strain.
Yeah, let's go.
I think it's all we can do with it during initiative anyway, so
Correct.
it's good.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't look good though. If that's
No,
why
it's great.
it's wrong.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
Will
the
you
start of his
stop
combat.
it?
He can't regain
Actually,
anything.
Okay.
It's
I was like, that's a
You
lot.
stop it.
We did not hurt this man. We just goofed on him.
Okay.
Yeah, we did not hit him at all.
So for anyone who's not aware, the way combat initiative works in this game is when you are in combat, everyone rolls. Don't worry, y'all three. You'll get the chance in a bit.
Yeah.
And what happens is, instead of it being a locked-in initiative like you would see in something like Dungeons & Dragons, this creates NPC and PC slots in initiative. So when a PC slot comes up, any of you who hasn't acted can take the opportunity to act. Whenever an NPC slot comes up, any NPC who hasn't acted or is able to act more than once can use that slot to act. So for now, with that initiative rolled, I'm going to turn our camera back to Odias for the moment. What do you do seeing this down there?
Okay, so I had a thought. You know how the two of you, Newton, Lumira, just saw a memory where I just went full slaughter mode? There was a very distinct body like body movement change, the way I held myself changed. My lightsaber has been lit this entire time, right? So we're gonna just turn that back on over here. And the two of you see me put a hand up against this glass, not glass, and everything about me, all the confidence and arrogance in and how I've been holding myself melts away, and I go stock still. And you just both of you are force sensitive, new 10 more, so you feel the rage start to enter me, and I slash through this glass with my lightsaber.
I'm going to ask you to roll for it.
What am I rolling?
Well, you're going to roll your
I'm not gonna leave my
lightsaber skill.
lightsaber on the hold. Oh, my lightsaber skill?
And you're going to add 3 dice of difficulty.
Okay. I am also going to add a boost die because I have duelist training and I get a boost die to all melee attacks.
Sure. Love it.
Okay. Please, dice roller, not.
Yeah.
That triumph,
Nice.
though.
Oh.
So good.
Nice.
Bring the triumph on.
Oh, and I'm gonna take
Love
that.
triumph.
Yeah. I'll take the threat. Let's fucking go. It's Bane. Who fucking cares? All right. Yeah, I will whoosh just slash that glass. What are you doing to me? Oh shit, I had 3 failures earlier.
Oh no.
You bring your blade down, and it sears into the glass, and you hear the cracking sound, and every piece shatters and stays perfectly still where you are. And you see that as Bane continues to force his way forward, warring against these two, his other hand rises and is holding the glass in place.
But it's broken.
It's broken. It's just not moving yet.
That's fine. I was just making an entrance. I want to, because they are within short range of me, I want to reach out, yell, Bellator! And yank both him and Waykesh towards me away from Bane. I wanted to distract Bane.
Okay, so you're using move for this?
I'm using bind. I can use bind to yank people towards me. And they're within range.
Okay. They're within range. Do you have any magnitude for bind?
I do. I have a magnitude of 2, so I can get both of them.
Wonderful. As long as you have, you're going to need 3
those
3
points.
force in total, because you need 1 for the initial effect and then 2 for the magnitude.
If I heard Odias call my name and I feel this happening, can I assist?
Not for this one. I'm going to say that you're a bit preoccupied. I think what you're doing right now is taking the vast majority of your faculty.
Gotcha.
So, what am
Had
I
to try.
rolling
You're
specifically?
going to roll a force check. You just need 3 in total. 3 force in total.
I believe in you.
You got this.
I'm reading through things, make sure I got nothing.
I'm looking for stuff.
I believe in you. You got this.
I don't believe in this.
You're gonna roll 4 dark side. It's gonna be
Dice.
great.
3 light, 1 dark. I don't know if that's
For
possible.
Veldin, 1 for Waycash.
I'll have you know I once called someone rolling a natural 20 like 4 times. So
Oh my goodness.
All right. X.
you got
We
this.
share the
I
brain
believe in
cell.
you.
We got this. We
Okay.
got this, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Well, you got
You're
3.
lying.
You got
Here's the thing.
3.
I got 3. I got 3, Lion, and you know I'm gonna use them.
Hell yeah. So, here's what happens. You reach out, and Bellator, Way, you both feel what seem like almost knives, like digging into your soul, into your physical being, and then you are yanked off of your feet. At the same moment as the two of you rise through the air, the glass falls, raining on the two of you.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
And I'm going to have to ask you both to, let's see. I'm gonna
If
have
they're
to, yes.
If they're below
Can-
me, could I not have yanked them under whatever ledge? Like they're on a different floor, so is there not a ledge I can yank them under to avoid the glass?
Well,
wouldn't have
they
been-
will still have to go across the room to get to you.
I'm not okay. No, that's fine. I'm not reading them up, just towards. Like
There's,
okay.
Yeah, there's still space to
I'm
cover.
trying
as
to
the glass
negotiate.
falls.
I'm trying
I
to
know,
negotiate.
I know. I can't give you this one. Sorry.
Well,
What are we rolling?
Uh-huh.
I will say too. I don't know if this may help or if it won't.
Mhm.
But Nu has forewarning, which means that all allies in medium range increase their defense by my force rating, which is 2, until they act in an encounter. And so far,
Ooh.
they are not
Oh.
acting. These
Uh-huh.
two.
So I would like
Oh.
to try to increase their defense by shooting into their minds. Like as soon as I'm seeing Odias activate and like get that rage, Nu is moving forward and like essentially penetrating in minds, like where the glass is falling, essentially, and trying to give them some sense of advantage of like moving and dodging the glass.
I love that. That's so good.
Love some PC creep, yo.
Absolutely. So here's what I'm gonna ask. Bellator Way, I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. What skill do you want to use with this additional aid to attempt to protect yourself from the falling glass?
Would this glass be considered a ranged attack? Genuinely, I'm not sure.
No,
That's
I
why
don't think so.
Okay.
I would like to use my lightsaber to slash any incoming glass that's coming to me. I'm really good at using lightsabers, so if I can, I would love to do that because I'm very confident in my ability with my 3 yellow dice.
Yeah.
Lightsaber.
I'm gonna
I
do
can
the same.
this without hitting
How about
my
this
friends.
then? I like that a lot, and I think I want to play on the amount of like in sync that y'all have, especially since you're trying to do it essentially the same way. So why don't we do this? Only one of you is gonna roll. You're gonna roll coordination, but you're gonna upgrade one of your dice.
Coordination. I haven't rolled that
I can.
before.
I got 2 yellow and a green in that. I will do
So
that.
you would
My
have
agility is
3. You would have
my
3
main
yellow
stat.
then.
Lovely.
Okay, yeah.
Sure. It will be 2 difficulty.
2 difficulty.
Yep.
Cool beans. Nothing else being added there. Just the yellow and the difficulty.
You know what? I will say so. It gives defense, right? The forewarn.
It gives defense, yes.
So let's
yeah,
call it
adds
boost die.
2.
Add 2 boost die. Let's do that.
Oh.
I know I'm cheating the system, but let's do it.
Well, I
Weird
was like,
situations,
if you want, I could also spend my sense danger on this, which would or my sense advantage, which it's the NPC thing. Oh, there's something with
Right.
the giving boost dice. No, it's my uncanny reaction, which is not.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway,
Which is
Good for you.
for me, it's for me.
Alright, so 2 boost die, 2 difficulty, 3 yellow. We'll pop this off. Let's see how this goes. 2 success, 2 advantage.
Fill yourself up some more.
Yeah.
I am gonna use those advantages to get more strain back.
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome. Yeah.
I'm back up to 7. Oh yeah, this is real nice.
So, Odias, why don't you describe what happens as they are pulled? Actually, first, I'm sorry, Way and Bellator, why don't y'all describe what everyone else sees as you are deflecting this glass?
I think you see Ronin or Bellator has both of his lightsabers and is very attuned to what Odias is doing. And sort of without looking at all, just starts swirling around his lightsabers.
Full Jim
Very,
Davis.
yeah, very like he's very wide-eyed. And again, picture Gojo in the train station when he's taking out all the curses after he did his domain expansion for 0.2 seconds and is just wide-eyed in the zone. Expertly using his lightsabers. And for anyone watching, it's very for Lumira specifically, if you're looking, the base of it is probably the same exact thing that Odias taught you. But he has essentially morphed it into his own style that's his wild and erratic, that doesn't seem like it should work, but it does for some reason. And it's just a wild but precise slicing and blocking of all these glass shards that are raining down on the both of us.
Zach, you're muted.
I imagine this looks vaguely like a synchronized attack from Kingdom Hearts. Like, you know, where like you're like floating through the air and like they're just bouncing real quick. That's what I imagine this looks like.
I love that. Very, very cool. All right. Odias, why don't you tell us what happens as they get pulled back?
So the lightsaber comes up, I slash, I get Bane's attention, and I use that distraction to pull the two of them closer to me out of his reach. And as they're not pulled off their feet, they're just pulled.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I'm trying to knock, like any other people I would use this move on, I'm trying to trip them up, I'm trying to make them fall. But Waykesh and I trained together. Ronin and I trained together. Bellator and I have trained together. They've felt me do this before, and so they do just like dance through it and get out of Bane's clutches. And as they get close to where we are, I'm going to leap off of some of the pieces of glass that are still hovering in the air as they're falling, and I launch myself at Bane because this bitch is going down. I'm gonna get him again.
Lumira, Nu. Actually, since Nu has already acted a little bit, I'm going to ask Lumira, what are you doing?
I want to use Ward's Foresight.
Okay. What does that do?
And
Remind me.
that is, you can feel the force flowing around another specific individual to gain insight into what a person might do. Spend one light or dark to gain hints about what the other individual within short range is likely to do in the near future.
Give me one moment. Okay. So, why don't you roll me a force check?
Okay.
Got this, Elsie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What do we got?
Too light.
Too light.
Ooh.
Would you like to use your light?
I would like that very much. Thank you. I can form words. It's fine. I speak on a daily basis.
Yeah, words are good forming. Difficult to make is fine. Okay. So, as you reach out with the Force watching in this moment, you see a sort of almost spectral image of Bane stepping forward from where he is currently standing. And as his like spectral image begins to move, you feel hands rest on either of your shoulders. You hear like hissing sound, almost like steam escaping from above you, just a few inches. Just a and then you hear a voice go, "Carefully follow the movements. He will give you an opening." And you watch as this almost like in stop motion, you see these little like spectral outlines of Bane moving forward towards the center of the room and reaching up. And you can see what look like bits of red like energy starting to crackle along his fingertips. And then it stops. And what I'm going to ask at this point is that for our three who have not yet, I would like you to roll initiative.
Woo!
So it's going.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I make a request?
How do I
With my duelist training, because I have launched myself at him, I get to add a boost die to melee and lightsaber thing. Since I've already launched myself, can I add a boost die to my initiative?
I'm gonna say I want to say yes. I'm gonna say no, and you will find out why in just a second.
Is it the 3 failures from earlier? It's fine. Let's
No. We resolved this with the glass. That's fine. Don't worry.
Ooh, we're gaining some strain real quick.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
How many
Wait, how do I do how?
You roll your vigilance or cool.
Yeah, you're gonna roll cool or vigilance.
And I rolled vigilance.
I'm rolling vigilance with 2 boost die because of my 2 ranks in uncanny reaction.
God, we are the uncoolest characters.
Yeah, I have. It doesn't matter what I roll because I don't have either.
Everything's gonna what
Is that? Am I counting right? Is that 7?
7
Is that 7?
on 4 green.
7.
Holy
successes.
shit.
7.
Newton
Wild.
actively warping initiative in a wonderful way.
That's
Newton, not built for
so
combat.
wild.
Gonna kick ass anyway.
Let's go.
That's Newton is all powerful. I think.
Oh,
So I roll 4 green. Yes.
Yeah. Do it.
yeah.
Make
yeah,
it
yeah.
happen.
Let's go, Elsie. Yeah.
Hey.
This is
Nice.
going
Elsie,
too well.
we have the same initiative.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Okay.
No.
Cool.
Hey, Elsie, you took strain. Use 2 of those advantage to get your strain back.
You can get rid of strain at a 1-for-1 anytime you roll advantage.
With advantage.
My threshold
there's a
is
lot you can do
15.
with advantage.
Yeah, your threshold's
gonna
15,
burn
but you
through
burn
it.
through it very fast.
Very
Yeah.
Yeah, but
fast,
I
and-
also have the. I'm fine.
I went from 16 to 12,
You-
or not 12, to 4 in 2 turns.
Then you can
You're gonna
also.
wanna-
if
I
you're
think
not
it's
using
silly
it for
goofy if I
strain,
don't. What can I save this for later?
You can't.
You can
can't.
also use it to do something else. You can use it to, I believe, give a boost die to the next. You can
ally.
use it on a 1-for-1 basis to give the next ally a boost die in their check, or you can spend 2 of them to give the target the black die. I forget the
setback.
bad
The
word.
setback.
Or
Oh, yeah, the setback.
or you can use 2 die to give any of the allies
A boost.
a boost die.
2 for setback.
And
Two
I'll
for
use
setback.
I'll use
Uh-huh.
2 to give a boost to, I guess, anyone. I don't know who I'm going to choose at this
I would
moment.
just
Do I
say
need to-
use the 1 then. So
Use
that
the
you can
1 for the
recover
next
1
person?
strain. And
That
then
way
the
it'll
next
be
person will
whoever's
just
next.
boost,
Yeah.
Well, I was like,
Okay.
I don't think I've had any strain, so it's not like I can stack it like temporary hit points,
Oh,
right?
do you? Oh, wait. I was going to say, don't you
Yeah,
use strain
no.
with your force stuff, but that's only some of it.
Yeah.
No.
Whereas all of my Force stuff uses strain. So I'm going to
Same.
be
So-
taking
I was like-
everything back.
So yeah, this the difference between spending 1 or 2 is just that the 1 gives the next person, the next ally to act a boost die,
And the 2 is
the
whoever
2
you
gives
want.
whoever you want to.
I'm going to spend the 2, and I'm going to give the boost to Lumira because I feel like she's got a connection to this, and I'm a little afraid it's going to steer her a different direction.
It's so funny you say that word, because now that we've resolved initiative, I have something else I need everyone except Bellator and Zach and Wade Cash to do.
I'm scared.
Oh, shit.
I'm
I
gonna
forgot about
need.
this thing.
I'm going to need the 3 of you to make me a fear check. It's going to be a daunting difficulty. It's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to be 3 purple, 1 red. So
I'm sorry,
fear
but what are we? What
is
do we
going
roll
to
for
be
fear?
either discipline or cool.
Those
Well,
would
we
stay
all
for
know
me.
cool's not good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wait. This is what caused Wade to get very stressed very fast.
These are the same for me.
Lumira
Nice.
did it.
You did it, bro.
Oh my goodness! Yes, you
Barely.
did.
Wow.
Nice.
Just barely.
So scared. So
Well done.
I did not pee my pants.
Zero
Oh, there it
fear
is.
from Lumira.
No.
I love how Odias just
No.
ran up on this dude. Oh no,
Oh,
no!
no.
This
Oh,
makes so much
no.
sense. I would be struck if I was not fearful.
Okay,
Oh,
so
y'all, that is 5 failures for me. Total.
Okay.
We can't all be
spend-
stupid.
I'm gonna start with Odias. So Odias,
Uh-huh.
Stupid.
you have
Uh-huh.
2 flat failures, right? And then 2 threat.
Yeah.
Threat.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I had
shit,
2
the
threat from earlier and 3 failures.
Don't worry about those. We'll just go focus on
Okay.
these for now. So your 2
Oh.
failures, you're going to take 2 setback dice for this engagement. And then I'm going to need you to take 4 points of strain.
This is why I have been adding everything back.
It's smart.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
And
We're fine.
Newton.
I've already rolled, but I will ask because I have sense danger, which would allow me to get rid of 2 setback die. I would take the lowest and the second, and I have basically 3 setback die, 2 of which are doubled up, and 1 of which is a single. So I'd take the single and the double off, which in
Mhm.
theory would set me at 0 if you're okay with me doing that prior to, like, after the roll's been made.
I'm okay with that.
But okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's well explained as New having this moment where there is this like deep-seated like soul-clutching fear. And then it's almost like your friend comes in and reminds you that you're capable and that you're knowledgeable and that you're safe and that you're not alone.
My friend led me here for a reason. Okay.
And because you have advantages on this, you can give out. How many advantages do you have?
I have 3.
You can give any. I'm gonna tweak the system a little bit. You can give any 3 people a boost die for their next action.
Ooh. Then I suppose I will give it to the other 3 that I have not given boost dice to. I think I'll let my mind, like through my friend, I'm going to channel, like, I think what's racing through Nu is like this fear has tried to like grip in. And so she's going to send these feelings of like, we are together, we are a unit. Thinking for Odie, for example, of like, sending some of that maybe rage a bit of the moment of like fighting all those people off to save their people, and then like for Wei, like the calm of being a master and like holding it all together. And though I don't know Bellator, I've heard great things from Odie. And I think just sending the cool and confidence of their connection out to them all.
I love that. So, here's what happens next. Moving into initiative proper, we have, thanks to Nu Tu, we have a PC acting first. I'm going to go ahead and sort of steer us to Odias, since they are in action currently. So as you dart down towards Bane, out of the corner of your eye, I don't know if you even register it, you see a figure knelt with a bit of shadow sort of surrounding them.
Are they blonde?
They are not.
Okay. So Bane here, little figure over here.
In the back, yeah. But you do recognize that they are wearing what seem to be Jedi robes.
Gonna assume that's the Nu Tu's master then.
Sure.
Okay, going to clock that. I launched myself across at Bane.
Mm-hmm.
I want to kind of twist in the air, make it look like I'm going to stab down at him, but land behind him and then stab him.
Love it. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll your lightsaber skill. It's going to be a 5 difficulty.
And with 2 setback die.
2 setback die, but you also get a boost die from Nu.
I do get a boost die, and I get an extra boost die because of my duelist training. So I get, two boost die.
Yeah, 2 boost die, 2 setback, 5 difficulty, and whatever you are using for your lightsabers.
I use presence for my lightsaber, so that's 1 yellow, 3 green. I'm just making sure I have everything okay. This is gonna go so great, guys.
You got this.
I believe in you.
Ooh.
Nice.
Pulling back the screen
Triumph.
immediately.
How? Okay.
A triumph. I think a triumph does some real
Triumph
cool-
does
just
a whole
show.
bunch of great shit.
Yep, so Triumph counts as a success. Triumph can also be used to recover strain, give a boost die to the next ally, perform a free maneuver, give a setback die to Bane, or give a boost die to anyone you want.
Oh, Lion.
Yeah.
Target is disabled instead of suffering wounds.
That's
also
correct.
an option.
You can make them disabled instead of
Target
doing
drops
damage.
what they're wielding.
That's correct.
Upgrade
too.
purple. Check.
Yeah.
Upgrade green.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what would you like?
They're
to do?
holding a saber.
Yeah, oh yes.
I am going to what would count as a free maneuver? Could I hit him again?
No. That would
Okay.
that would be an action. Maneuvers are like you could take up a guarded stance, which gives setback dice to hit you, and an extra
Uh-huh.
melee defense. You could pull out a weapon. You could move away.
Guarded stance with my Cortosis gauntlet out in front of my lightsaber.
Love it. So describe exactly what happens here, what you're using the triumph for, how it looks,
Okay,
what we all
so-
see.
I yeet myself and like Naruto run across the glass that's slowly falling through the air, and I Obi-Wan leap and like make it look like I'm going to stab behind him, but leap and land behind him, and instead slash down his back and immediately spin back up. And the gauntlet that I wear on my left hand that I've been keeping kind of tucked into the sleeve of my robes comes free, and then I have my lightsaber out ready to defend as well.
Excellent. So what are you using the triumph to do? Just so I'm aware.
I
The
am going
maneuver?
Yeah, I'm going to do a free maneuver for a guarded
Cool.
stance, so he has a step back die to hit me.
Awesome. So your lightsaber is 6 damage base, right?
Yes.
Okay, plus the 1
Yes.
success is 7.
Yep.
So what's gonna happen is, one moment to just make sure. Yeah. So you come down, you flip over him. The blade comes up as he goes to deflect, but you have landed behind him. You drag your saber across his back, and as you do, more of his cloak burns away. And as a lot of the cloth falls to the ground, what you see is that he is covered almost head to toe in those small insects that you had seen back on Duxon. And there are scorch marks on them, but they don't seem... Your saber doesn't seem to have pierced them. You back away, and you raise your gauntlet, and he almost lazily turns towards you, and there is this gritted scowl of sharp teeth, and the eyes narrow. And he is going to come at you as this whirlwind force.
Can I shout something? Do I
Yeah,
have time?
yeah,
I'm going
absolutely.
to say, rip him apart! The bugs are here!
Right, so now he's going to be attacking you.
Uh-huh.
And I am going to ask if you have
Uh-huh.
anything I need to factor in before I make the roll.
I have a defense of 1, but a soak of 7.
That's good. That's excellent.
It's a lot of soak.
That is a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of
I
soak.
did
A
things
lot
to
of
make
soak.
sure I did that. And if he does hit, I'm going to parry.
Great, awesome. Okay,
So.
let's find out. Did anyone else give him setback dice? No, right? It's just this one from the defense. I don't remember anything. I don't have anything noted here.
I have
Right.
it's a setback from me for the guarded stance.
Right, that's the other
Um,
one. Okay, so it is 2
yeah.
because it's
Oh
your
yes,
defense and then
yeah.
one.
Lumira
Yeah.
gave one. Yeah.
And
Awesome.
Lumira gave him also another setback.
Excellent. Okay, so it's 3 setback then, because it's 1 from the guarded stance, 1 from your defense, and then 1 from Lumira.
Bitch.
Teamwork. Let's go.
He is. Thank you. Get.
Where's the meme I made? I gotta find it.
What's
3
your soak?
successes and an advantage for everyone watching at home.
That is 4 successes and an advantage.
I can count.
What's your soak?
Which is nasty.
7.
That's good. That's very good. So
Yeah.
what's gonna happen is you are going to take before soak, you are gonna take 14 points of damage.
Nasty work. That's nasty.
As-
Wow. Wow.
And you're gonna try and parry, correct?
That,
Yep.
Wow.
That's more than my whole wound threshold.
Okay.
I was like,
okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
real
at.
quick, Lion.
It's
So
2
when you
more.
say damage,
Uh-huh.
would this be
Wounds,
coming out of my
wounds.
strength? This would be wounds.
You wounds, you gotta reduce it.
But
using
you
a
reduce
strain.
it by your
your soak and then
your
your
soak?
parry.
and then you get to parry.
So 7. And okay, so I'm gonna take 3 strain to reduce the remaining 7 damage by 4. I'm only taking 3.
you have three ranks in parry, right?
I have 2 ranks in parry.
So you can only do 2 strain. You can do as many as you have ranks in strain.
No, it's you.
It's
you
2
do-
plus.
Oh, it's 2
your
plus.
ranks.
Plus.
I'm sorry,
So
my
it'd be
bad. So
4.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you 100% can do that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just comes at you with this whirlwind of red, and just from every angle, it comes slamming down on you. He does not cease. He does not tire. He does not slow. Every strike heavier than the last. I will also remind you, since you brought it up, that you do have something else that you can use once per encounter. Your gauntlet.
Yeah, and I brought it up so I would use it. So what does it do again? I have forgotten completely.
I believe it can stop. I can just deactivate lightsabers.
So-
I believe it said I can deactivate lightsabers.
So what you can do is you will be able to, once for this encounter, for a number of rounds that I will roll, or actually that I'll have you roll, his lightsaber will short out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
here's what's going to happen then if you want to use it. You're going to roll me any die you want, and you're just going to tell me if it's odd or even.
Okay. What do you mean?
Roll a
What do you-
D100.
Roll a
Believe in
D100.
you.
Yeah.
I believe in you. This is gonna be great. There's no scale. We're just going off of vibes.
And I just have to call odds or evens.
You don't have to call
before-
it. You just have to roll it. Odd will be one turn. Or odd will be one turn. Even will be 2 turns.
That's it?
That's it.
I believe in you.
That face.
Get it. You got this.
Can I negotiate adding a boost to this to give an extra round to whatever happens because it is a melee attack he is inflicting on me?
No, not this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
had
I was
to-
very careful with how I designed the gauntlet because it can get very strong.
Wow.
Damn.
One round it is.
Okay. So,
That's fine.
yeah.
It's
So
fine.
you don't have to take the strain for your parry. You don't have to worry about the wounds. He comes crashing down on you, and there is this flurry of blades, each one heavier than the last. And on the final swipe, as he comes down to try and lop your head off, why don't you describe what everyone else sees?
You see me failing, and I think on the first pass it looks unintentional, like I'm just failing to parry for him. And then Bellator, you've seen me do this. I am dodging the hits, but just barely, and then I just reach up and bring the gauntlet down over the top of the lightsaber as he goes to stab me with it, and then knock my own lightsaber into the hilt. And then I just throw my arms to the side and go, bitch.
And as soon as his blade crosses your gauntlet, you all see the splash of plasma as the blade dies on the spot. The plasma falls, searing the ground and dissipating, leaving him holding just this hilt, gritted teeth again as he looks down and then back up. This hulking form that is Bane, obviously enraged. And then
And I will just do a quick like a kissy face at him, like, bring it.
If no one minds me taking the next PC slot for this.
So Bane's gonna go next, actually.
Yeah. Bane just
What?
went.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was his turn. What are you doing? What are you
So-
doing to
What are
us?
you doing?
What is this?
Who's acted so far?
What is that about?
That was his reaction.
That was his reaction to me
His
hitting him?
reaction to you hitting him.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Bitch.
To be fair, it's a one-time thing.
Second lightsaber.
That's nice.
Yes.
I think it's silly goofy that I didn't never exit the hallway.
It's true, you didn't yet.
Y'all are all down there. I'm just
I
standing
mean,
around.
no, they're not all down there. You and New are both still up here.
Oh, you didn't go down
it's
there?
just it's just
Oh.
that I'm looking down at him, but I didn't jump down yet.
Yeah, we're just standing there
I-
like, this is a real pickle we got
Pickle.
ourselves into.
Why don't we just back up out of here?
Is talking a free action?
Talking is a free action, yeah.
Okay. If I may then talk. I will I'm gonna look at Wei and I'm gonna go. We're gonna go. and then if I see the two up there, as we're gonna go, as in we're gonna go help. And if I see the two up there, I just look up. Again, wide-eyed. I haven't blinked in like a minute. And I wide-eyed look at you two. Protect Valden and back up when you can. And that's what I say. As I the master combatant here, start dishing out orders to everybody around me.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you do that. He looks down. He looks back over. He grits his teeth, and then he steps forward. And as he steps forward, you see something you've seen Bellator do a number of times before, Odias, where immediately he squares up. Shoulders tuck in, head tilts down, one fist wrapped around the hilt of his non-functional saber, and then he steps forward and grins as the hand shoots past you and opens. And there are small bits of red energy that begin to spark on the tips of his fingers.
Yeah. Bitch is gonna throw some force lightning at me.
Not you.
Oh.
He's throwing it at everyone else.
Oh.
Now this is a ranged attack.
Now this is a ranged attack. Correct. So here's how it's gonna work.
Oh God.
With everyone at short range, it would traditionally be 1 difficulty. However, Lumira, you have an opportunity here. See, because you knew this was coming. Would you warn people about this? Do you want to do that? So what do you do? What do you say? How do you do so?
It's like, and I think it's less about does she want to do that and more about does she need to do that? And her body involuntarily like produces the word get down or some version of this like shout that is just like making everybody aware. And I think if I can grab Nu Tu by the back of the tunic and pull her back.
Absolutely. I'm going to ask you another question.
If that's okay with Katelynn.
I'm going to ask you another question. Would you like to flip a dark side point to light to make this harder for him to hit?
Yeah. I'm always going to say, if there's one thing you got to know about me, I'm just going to say yes.
Wonderful.
I don't even remember what flipping the dark side, light side do. I just say yes.
We now have our first instance of a Jedi flipping a dark side to a light side. Fun. Okay, so we're going to add 2 difficulty to his lightning. And then we're going to see how this goes. Does anyone have anything for ranged attacks? Does anyone have any...
I reduce damage from ranged.
Nice. Does anyone have any ranged defense?
Oh,
I
so
do
everyone
have one.
still has my forewarning. So you have 2 seer defense. Because none of us have acted except for
Nice.
Odias.
That's
So
2
So that'd be
step back.
3 then for me. I think. You
So
add
I'm
2.
up to 4.
Oh my god. This is so good.
I also have. I still have one of my force die committed, which adds a difficulty to the target, the opponent's roll to hit me.
Right. Awesome. Okay. Cool.
It's reduced damage.
And I
Lumira-
believe I can do it.
Yes.
Can I do it? I can do it twice. I can do it once, twice, essentially. Can
Mhm.
I apply both times to this? Because I can do it essentially twice per round. Could I do?
I
both
think it
of
has to
them?
be no, because it has to be separate
Yes.
instances. Yeah.
Got it.
Could I make a coercion roll to fuck it with his brain a little?
Not right now.
Okay.
Not in this moment. I dig the pitch.
Okay.
Not in this moment.
Double check something because I might actually have
He hates when I run my mouth, so I was gonna run my mouth.
I hate when you run your mouth.
I want everybody in the audience to note that we're pulling out all the stops to try to survive this.
Mhm.
I want you to know we're negotiating as much as we can.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start rolling. Yeah.
Yes. Double checking.
Bitch.
That's a
One.
failure.
That's a
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
threat.
Take it.
Oh my goodness,
it.
this is not going
And
well.
threat.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We are
yeah,
threatening.
Yeah.
Uh,
Where the
Hey,
force
hey,
leads,
Bane, look at me.
I
Look
will
at me.
follow.
Bitch.
bitch.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay. We got
We're
one
rolling
success
something.
with, well, or 2 successes on one person, I'm guessing, since there were 4 rolls.
But
Correct.
so many threat. So
That's-
many threat.
Unbelievable.
Is that good for us?
It's great
Yes.
for you. Yes.
It's
So
so good for
Get
us.
fucked.
Way. You are the one, unfortunately, who does get hit.
No, this is if I had to choose, this is who I'd want to get hit.
So
Same also.
it is statically 9 damage.
Okay.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
taking me out.
10 damage because it was 2 successes, not 1. So 10 damage statically.
Okay. I reduce it by 5.
Amazing. So Bane thrusts out his hand and this lightning explodes. And what happens is, except for Nu and Lumira, so Wei and Bellator, the two of you hear Lumira shout, "Get down," and you feel actual like pressure, like weight, shove you to the ground. Unfortunately, Wei, it's just not quick enough. As you are hit, clipped by this lightning, as it courses through your body. Oh,
Oh, you have a plane flying by there? Jeez.
It's trash day, isn't it?
Okay.
No.
well, I mean, someone was just sitting outside revving their bike for no reason. So yes,
Yeah.
but not
Love when that
literally.
happens.
Anyway, yeah.
I'm sorry. I reduce it by 6 because of my soak.
Hey, real good.
I forgot that it was 3 and not 2.
Nice. So yeah, he thrusts it out. Lightning explodes from his hand. It misses almost all of you as Lumira sort of rips essentially the whole group out of danger's way. And Lumira, you can feel those hands on your shoulders sort of squeeze a little bit reassuringly, and you hear, "Good. Good." All right. Who has the next PC slot?
I'm going.
Go for it.
I'm sorry, yo, I'm taking it. I have to.
No, someone just clip X going, I'm going.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Ronin, I believe. Hold on, one sec, because I'm down on the ground now.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to stand up first?
You do. Yes.
I do have jump up, so I can do it as an incidental.
Oh, then that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So I stand up and I rush over to Bane. And I'm going to attack him with my lightsabers.
Yes, let's do it. So
Here's
it's
what
gonna be
I'm
5.
gonna do.
Yes.
I'm going to flip a point
Ooh. Uh-huh.
to upgrade to upgrade my dice.
I love that. Okay.
So that means I just add a green.
If you're upgrading, then one of your green becomes a yellow.
I have all yellow. On
then yeah,
lightsaber.
then you add a green.
Lovely.
You're
and I have this boost die from Nu Tu.
Hell yeah. You're also gonna roll 5 difficulty.
Oh, lovely.
And 2 setback dice.
I'm going to use Saber Swarm and spend a strain.
Heck yeah. And I believe you got a boost die from Nu Tu as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
using.
don't think you've used yet. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna see how this goes, everybody. That's not
Ooh,
how I wanted it to at all.
not
Actually,
very good.
it's not what I wanted to happen in the slightest. It's the exact opposite. I wish there was the opposite of this.
That's rough.
Not good. How
It's rough,
many?
buddy.
Well,
How many threat is that?
three
3.
3.
3 threat, 3. Yeah.
Okay.
failures.
So you
three
come
threat.
dashing in at Bane, with your blades in just a flurry of just black energy sweeping. He steps back. Your first swipe misses, falling just short of like clipping Odias. And then you step forward, giving absolutely no quarter. Bane's movements are perfectly precise, just barely bobbing and weaving. On your final stab forward, he uses the hilt of his saber to jam into your wrist to force your arm down, grab that wrist, and as he pulls you forward, he jams the end of his saber into your throat. Immediately, your throat closes up, tightening, gasping for breath. You stumble back. It's going to take a moment, and you are stunned. Who's next?
Everything's going great, everybody. Don't worry about it. That's all according to plan.
I have a
It's
question.
all according to plan.
Yeah.
If I could maybe go next, I don't know. I rolled 2 light on that last one, on that last die for the force check. Do I still have one left?
No, you use them when you roll it, but you can always roll again to generate. Whenever you want to use a force thing, you roll again.
Okay. I do want to use foresight again because that helped out a lot.
Ooh.
I have yet to go as well. So
Okay, let Wakesh go and not die.
well, I'm gonna get myself up
Yeah.
because being on the ground's real bad.
Mhm.
And I guess I'm just gonna rush and take a saber swing.
Yeah, go for it.
So we are surrounding this bitch.
What
Slowly but
is-
surely, yup.
What is the difficulty?
It's going to be 5 difficulty and 2 setback dice.
2 setback. Wow.
It's 5 difficulty.
Is it setback because of darkness?
No, it is not. It is setback
Okay.
from his defense.
Okay. Well, nope, that's not the right one. Let's see. Let me double check. Yes, because I have aim. Okay. I haven't checked my character sheet in a hot minute, and I reset it a second ago because I've been prepping to do this. So let me buy time by talking a whole bunch. Okay. That would have been too much.
Your lightsabers was intellect? I believe it's 4 green.
Yeah, but I got 2 rings, so it's upgraded by 2, and then
Oh,
I also
nice.
have aim on my lightsaber.
Oh, yes.
So it's 5 green with 2 of them upgraded to yellows.
That's so gross.
Plus-
Let's go.
yeah.
You got this.
Mm.
You also got a
Oh.
boost die, right?
Fuck.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Ooh.
boost I haven't been helping anybody.
They helped me. They
That's
helped me.
okay.
That's
Right.
unfortunate because with those amount of advantages, I could have made this a nightmare.
Yup.
Mhm.
You step forward,
Same.
you thrust, and I think what happens is
Because I'm flat-footed. I was on the ground 3 seconds ago.
Yeah.
as you thrust forward, Bane pivots to the side, reaches out, and as you come in for a second strike, he tugs Odias forward. And there is a moment at where he steps past, leaving the two of you just face to face, maybe 3 inches apart.
Face to face, Wakesh is going to do something that Kedri has seen before. Yeah, he activates his defensive circle, so he spins around them.
Love that. Hell yeah.
Yep. And she, I think, just fully follows the spin and.
Oh, wait a second! I gotta roll for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Do it.
Oh god, if this helps,
Got it,
it'll
you've
be
got it.
Great.
You got this.
It's a lightsaber check.
It's a hard difficulty lightsaber.
Yeah. But once again, aim is a lightsaber skill, so I still get that bonus.
Nice. Yeah. So it's 3 purple dice. You do get your
All
bonus.
right.
Yes!
All right. All right.
Nice.
I don't
Okay.
think it activates. I
It
think
doesn't
it just
activate, but you do have
No.
2 advantage you can use.
Oh, no. I think
Ooh.
my internet's getting slow. Oh, come on.
I'm gonna add a setback to Bane.
Love it. Heck yeah. So how do you do so? Describe it to me.
I think it's almost like a parallel to the voice up above, but instead of the hands resting on Lumira's shoulders, it's like the cane and the saber are almost like reaching over Odias. Like he's like just like this defensive wall reaching around, kind of encompassing her.
I love that. In my head, for some reason, I hear as Bane continues to move, Way just outright expressing what the correct reactions to take are against him. I don't know if that happens, but in my head, that's what I see is just like the reach over and just literally talking through whoever is engaging him how to best do so.
Yeah,
So we're standing face to face.
No, he's like slipped between, and he's like kind of like he's like more limb than like being right now, but it's like a very heavy fortified position between the two of them.
I love that.
Gotcha. Then yeah, you'll just hear Odias whisper, "Been a long time."
The steam just
Who's next?
Lumira, did you want to go?
Yee. All right. So, gonna release
wait
Newton.
a second.
Oh,
Sorry, there's a thing for
Oh.
Advantages.
Yes.
So Odias's thing activates, gains +1 to her defense because I got 2 advantages.
Nice.
let's go.
Hell yeah.
Also, I do as well.
Nice.
Mm.
Nice.
All right. So, Lumira.
Okay. I release Newton,
Mhm.
and then is gonna like not shuffle, but like move to the edge again and try to kind of like lay eyes on Valden because
Mhm.
that's what we were told to do. And she's seeing what havoc Bane is wreaking down there already, so like don't want to go near that right now. And is going to use foresight again before attempting to jump down to get to Valden.
You're trying to get insight into what Bane is doing?
Yeah, I'm going to do Ward's foresight again, so just the force die. I'm debating on whether I want to use boost already or if I want to save it. I hate shit like this.
Mhm.
I think it's really important because y'all are getting your asses kicked. So I'm going to use the boost die. I can use that with a force check, right?
No,
No.
you can't use the boost die with the force check.
That's
You've got this. You've got this.
You got this.
hey, I
Believe
can
in you.
flip it back. Let's go.
Okay.
Right.
Shit, that's what I forgot to do.
Yeah.
So, you again find yourself sort of just zoned in on what's happening with Bane and Odias and Way and Bellator for the moment. And again, that voice goes, "Watch. It's effortless for him. He placed them, and yet his rage will be his undoing. He cannot tolerate the night." And you see the hand come off your shoulder and sort of motion towards Waycash. And for a moment, you can see Bane's eyes squaring in on Way.
I'm going to do something stupid.
I like stupid. Let's do stupid.
Always do something stupid.
I'm going to look back at Nu and say, "Get to Valdin," and kind of like push her forward, and then from my position here, not over the ledge, just like towards that. I'm not gonna push you down there. Shout, redirecting her attention to Bane, and say, "How great can you really be if you can't even keep him down?" And then jump down and run the opposite direction of Valdin.
So, are you
now
running?
Kesh really clicks in that they're there.
So just to clarify, so Valdin is on one side of the room, the fight is on the other. Are you running towards the fight, or like out, like back the way that
You
the
know,
other
in Kingdom
group
Hearts,
fell?
when you don't want to get pinned into a corner by the Hydra, so you're just looping the arena. It's that.
Oh, so you're kind of trying to make the circle to pull him.
Yeah,
I see,
to
okay.
distract with the rage kind of situation. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, I love it.
Fight Lumira.
Yeah. I love that.
Do I get to give him any disadvantage with that? I don't remember how that worked.
So Ward's Foresight is your action for the turn.
Yes.
Let me see with maneuvers if that's something you can do. I don't believe it is. No, not with maneuvers. So you can't do that right now. What you can do though is if you wanted to, you could take a guarded stance, which would mean if he attacks you specifically, he would take a setback die.
Okay.
You
That
wanna do
works. Yep.
Awesome. Great. Incidentally, it is his turn again.
Bitch. That's essentially what I did.
I love that.
I said, "Hey, Bane, look at me. Look at me. Bitch."
So you say that, and you come down and you begin to move. And the group of you notice that Bane's gaze shifts over towards first Wei and then Lumira. And then you all see the brow furrows, almost as though he is troubled for a moment. And then he darts forward, moving at this incredibly fast pace. And as he does, his arm comes up and the red blade reignites as he comes running towards you, Lumira. And he is going to swing at you.
I interpose using bodyguard.
No.
Absolutely. Tell me how that works. Remind me.
So it basically makes me dash towards them.
Uh-huh.
So my defensive circle carries with me. Give me a second because it's in a different specialization. Okay.
I believe in you.
So Lumira's defense is upgraded in difficulty, but she's also gaining the benefit of my defensive circle.
Okay, so it's 2 setback
more.
for the defensive circle, is that correct?
One's an upgrade to difficulty and one's a setback, plus the setback that I put on him for activating the defensive circle.
Cool, plus the setback from the guarded. So he'll be roll, and we're upgrading 1 difficulty, you said, right?
Yep.
Excellent.
So how many setbacks are you rolling?
He's 3 setbacks.
Okay.
It's 3 setback dice, 1 purple difficulty, 1 red difficulty. Lumira, do you have any static defense on your sheet or no? For like melee attacks?
Well, it all depends on, at least for mine, if that counts as. Well, I suppose if the foresight counts as acting in the encounter, then my defense would be gone from Lumira.
Okay.
But if not, she will have 2.
It does count as acting. When you like take your turn, that counts as acting.
Okay.
Not unless you miss me or hit me. I don't have anything, so not passive defense now.
Okay. Then let's see how it goes. Okay, so that's 2 successes, an advantage, and 2 triumphs.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Okay.
I love it. I
This
love it when
is-
I
this is-
die.
This is nasty work, I think.
not
Dude, I'm about to get 1-hit KO. Like, goodbye. Pulling a new character now.
It's the 2 triumphs that are a problem.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
Okay. Lumira, I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh god.
Can you just tell me how much I took first?
Not yet.
What?
Oh no.
It's whatever you get
Oh,
on the
no.
D100.
Yeah.
You take
It-
100 wounds.
Obliterated.
I'm scared.
You blow
though.
up.
I'm a little scared to do this now.
You implode on yourself.
I don't want to hit it. Ah!
Mm.
Hey,
Oh,
that
yeah.
could be
Is
could
this
be
good?
good. Yeah,
Is
it
this
could
good?
be.
Spins the blade
it's on
last
the
second and cuts me in half.
Hey.
Oh,
No, he won't tell me what it means.
Okay. That's a
What does it
78,
mean?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
hmm
So
yeah.
here's what's gonna happen.
7-8. This is.
So first, that is a total of 13 points of wound,
Okay.
but you can soak some of it,
Yeah.
which will take it down to what? What's your soak?
2.
That will be 11 points of wound.
And then I can take 3 strain to reduce by 2 more.
That's 9 points of wound.
4. 4, sorry.
Okay.
4.
Okay. So 7.
Okay.
That's 7 points of wound. You're still up, correct?
I think I meant to have 0 and not 12 when I took it down from 12 to 11. So I think I had 1.
Sure.
And now I have 8. Yeah, I'm
You
still
have
up.
8. So he comes in, Wei steps in front and proceeds to begin to parry. The first strike is knocked off base, and then Wei catches an elbow to the side of the head as Bane spins, almost like this top of death, stumbling to the side, and Bane swipes across your chest, searing through you. You stumble back, and he comes down with another strike. You parry, and another, and you parry, and another, and you parry. But each strike, your arm is growing tired and weaker and lower, and it is harder to keep it up, and your eyes meet his, and you see a hatred unlike anything you have ever seen before in your life. And he is making a second attack at you because what you rolled makes you overpowered, which means he gets to strike again.
Great.
What?
Mm.
Someone said, "Wait." Is there something?
That's what I heard.
I said great. I said
Oh,
great.
great! I was like, "Wait."
We're all looking for something to hold on to.
I do have something. I do have something. Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Elsie, if you can take a moment just to check the video chat. Yes.
I think because I'm watching this all happen from above, I've followed Lumira jump down and like seeing Master Wei intercept, and I think Nu is looking for anything to give them some kind of advantage. And similar to when she used it last session, I think she sees some of the glass from the ceiling / floor still kind of awkwardly hanging, and with just a small move could come down for a distraction. I'm going to use sense advantage to add 2 setback die to this next attack roll for Bane.
Beautiful.
Okay. So that's 2, plus you have your guarded stance is another 1. Does Wei is Wei still providing the same bonuses to the attack, or was that just for that one attack?
It's the same bonuses, but you might want to check another message out. You see that?
I saw.
Okay.
I saw.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's the same bonuses. So we'll do that. So we're rolling the same thing again. Here we go.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to double check one thing very quickly.
Wow.
So, here's what happens next. Every one of these strikes, as they fall on you, it is becoming harder. You are feeling more overwhelmed. It is difficult. It is terrifying, as you've never really found yourself confronted with something this hateful before. And finally, in a moment, another strike comes down and your arm gives out. And then he spins and swings the blade wide. And what I'm going to ask is I'm going to ask you to roll me a D100 again.
Oh shit.
Can someone else roll it for me?
No, you gotta do it, bro.
If you want, you can always ask your master to do it.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay. My luck is very bad. Oh, it was
Okay, that's
worse.
still higher. Well, is it worse if it's higher?
Maybe-
I don't
maybe
know.
it's
tell.
It's even odd. It's even odd.
It's
Maybe it's
not
better.
even odd
Yeah.
for this one.
No.
Oh.
Maybe
No.
it's real good if it's 80.
What
Maybe
was
the
it?
Yeah.
threshold was
80?
80.
No,
That's an
I
eighty.
think
The
what we're
threshold
rolling
was
is.
80.
I'm thinking what we're rolling is he didn't actually attack Lumira. He went for one of us.
My
How do
God.
we know?
Oh,
We-
We'll find out.
No.
Are the
okay.
numbers fake? This is just a
So-
reaction.
It's just stress. It's just stress.
This is just to stress us out. Yeah.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen.
I
Wei,
cry. Mm.
in this moment, you are the one closest to Lumira. You also do, even if it's for a short period of time, have an expected duty to your Padwan. I'm going to make you an offer. I am going to allow you to flip 2 light side points to take the result of this attack.
He's a sorcerer. Yeah.
What that will mean is it will not be compared against your other stats. It won't be rerolled. It will count as a hit.
Mhm.
Then we will resolve it with your soak, and we'll go from there.
Yep.
Okay.
Go with that.
You describe what everyone sees as you step in to defend, and then I will express what happens from
I have a
The-
question.
there. Yeah.
One question.
Yeah.
Just, is he attacking me and missing and hit and going to take the damage? And Waycash is going to take the
Not
damage.
missing, no.
Okay, fuck. Okay.
It's a hit.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I also have a question.
Yeah.
I also have a question.
Yes,
I love
sorry,
this.
sorry.
I love this. Let's go.
Okay, my question, because he's attacking again. Now, is
Yeah.
this series of attacks a reaction, or is this him
No,
getting
no.
to go again?
So the first attack was from his second turn. The second
Okay.
attack is from
Overpower.
the overpower, which allows for a second attack on a crit.
None of us.
Okay.
Yeah. None of us have hit hard enough to
And-
activate
and-
overpowered yet. So
In his second turn, he gets 2 in a round.
He only gets one. He gets 2 turns in a round. Yes.
Okay, because I haven't gone yet, so I
Yeah,
just want to be
yeah.
sure that okay.
No, you're next.
Wait.
You're next.
If we're hold on, if he's 2 turns in a round, why is his lightsaber back up? We didn't go through a whole round, did we?
Turns, not rounds. It was deactivated for turns. So it was off for the first turn he had, and now he has it back for the second.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. My question, Lion,
Yeah.
can I make you an offer? I will sacrifice my turn if you let me roll a bind check on him to try and reduce damage.
I'm going to ask you to wait your turn because I see that Zach has something in mind,
Okay.
and I want to
Okay.
give Zach the opportunity to, as long as that's cool with you, as long as everyone's cool with it.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
I'm also need y'all to check that.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're so
yeah,
good.
that video chat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Actually, let me real quick check something. I want to make sure I don't step on any toes with this idea. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Hi,
I'm
everybody.
so stressed.
Sorry
Yep.
for
Yep.
I am
making you
sweating
wait.
buckets over here.
I
just
am
want
so
to
stressed.
make sure
Oh.
We're having a good time, y'all. It's a good time.
that I continue to make you all wait as I figure out how okay what I am about to describe is.
I'm literally got the sheet open going, what is he looking for?
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
The camera pans to where Waykesh would be standing, and you hear a consistent hissing noise. On the ground is a mask knocked off. It sits there exuding gas. And as the strike goes to swing at Lumira, Bane feels a wet slap hit his face as you hear a bubbling noise coming from Waykesh's face, unable to maintain the atmosphere as he spits on Bane.
I love that. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you a mechanics question, and then we're going to go from there. So,
You just totally went silent there for me.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. I said I'm going to ask you a mechanics question, and then I'm going to describe what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it is currently 13 points of damage.
Yep.
How much soak do you have?
I have 3 soak.
Okay. So that will be 10 points of damage. That will be 10 wound. Do you have any other way of reducing damage?
Not after being knocked over. Not
Okay.
the amount of stress I have.
How much wounds are you currently at?
8.
Okay. So, right as the strike is coming down at you, Lumira, you hear the hiss, and for a moment you think to look up to that reassuring grip, to that steam that was rising, to that guiding voice that you've had behind you. But it's not from there. And for a moment, all you can see is the red coming down, the blade crashing on you, and then you see this thick globule splatter. And it stops. And there is a moment before Bane steps to the side, almost forgetting you exist, reaching out as a hand grips the now unmasked Waykesh by the throat and slams him up against the wall, in the same motion burying his crimson blade into Way's chest. There is a sizzle, and then there is nothing.
Lion,
Yes.
this is up to you. You might have to roll it there because it might have some effect. Way carries a backup gas canister on his person.
Oh, yes.
It wouldn't kill him, but it would definitely hurt. So, like, that is up to you.
Absolutely. So the blade buries into Way's chest. And for a moment, you know what? You tell us. What are the last moments that people see from Waykesh?
He reaches up to Bane's face, and just real quick, it almost looks flat, almost like it would be like a straight face, 2 visors, almost like a shield mouth covering, and he rams it against Bane's face, as it is how he breathes. It's considered a rank 8 poison to anybody who can't breathe it. Obviously he can get away from it. Obviously he might not, but it's like his final act of defiance. His mask is gone. He's totally exposed. cut himself off from Darth Revis.
And as you press it against Bane's face,
Weak with my one brawn.
and there is darkness, shadows clouding your vision.
Oh, there's no vision. One of the things is their
you're
eyes boil.
right. Yes, I'm sorry, your eyes boil. You're right. Yes. And in the darkness, you feel a struggle. You feel a hand gripping your wrist and pulling, and it is everything that you have to refuse to let go. And as the world around you grows cold and quiet, you give everything keeping that hand in place. What the rest of you see is a moment where Bane struggles with Way, pulling at this hand, gripping at it. And then there is a twitch. His hand shakes, grip weakening as his saber falls, deactivating and clattering to the floor just the merest of second before Way does. The mask falling as well, Bane reaching up, grabbing at his own throat, clawing at it. You can see fingers digging into flesh and ripping out what look to be chunks of meat as he tries to find air, stumbling back, desperate. Newton, it's your turn.
You're muted.
Is there any thought? Does she know that Way is gone? Like, if there's any hope of moving a mask back onto a face or doing something, it's the first thought that goes through her mind.
I think that's something that Nu has to decide, but looking at him, there is a very large seared closed hole in his chest. His eyes have boiled and burst. There is no movement and very unlikely any hope.
Oh God, she's looking down. Bane's been going after everyone and just brutalizing. Her master's still down there. She's been given the mission to try to save him, but at the same time, Lumira's on like another side of the room. They're all there. Way's fallen. She's like, there's no fighting this entity and living. There's only the idea of escape. And she doesn't have the healing powers that Master Valden has. What could scare this being? None of them. And I think Nu looks at Lumira and thinks about the connection she's had with something here and how Bane went after her. There's something there. And Nu looks at Bane and calls on her friend. I need you to help me more than any moment. This is it. And she's going to look at Bane, and she is going to attempt to influence him. Okay. She is going to attempt to influence him, and if she can, control him.
Ooh. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to roll your... you're going to roll a force check.
Just a force check.
Okay. I have enough. I have 3 light side and 1 dark.
Which are you going to use?
I am going to, for the first one, use the dark side, because for influence, as the special rule, I can give a negative emotion to the person, such as rage, fear, or hatred, and I am going to pump all the fear I can into Bane in this moment. And I am going to attempt to control it. And what I'm going to try to do is, I don't know what Lumira has been connecting with exactly, but I've seen the things in my vision and I've seen the swirling signs. And I think Nu is going to try to essentially like induce this deep, dark, large shadow to come up from behind Lumira and like with these swirling patterns. And so for control, it is an opposed discipline versus discipline check. And if I win, I can force that target to adopt whatever emotional state I want or believe something untrue for 1 round.
Okay. I love that. So why don't you roll a discipline?
You're really
Okay.
quiet, Line.
Sorry.
Is there a way that I can assist in that discipline check for Newton?
Do you have influence?
I don't believe I do, no.
Then not this time.
I do have sense and seek, but not influence, no.
You know what? What's your discipline?
My discipline?
It
Both of you.
is
Both of you.
I have 2 ranks in it, and so I have 2 yellow, 2 green.
I have 2 green in it.
Okay. Ronin, roll me a force check.
On dark side.
Newton, you can upgrade 2 dice.
Okay. So that's 4 yellow.
Yep.
Do we get to know what Bane is rolling and contesting this? Or are we just going to find out upon the roll?
You'll find out on the roll.
All right. Come on. I oughta. Okay. Okay. Oh!
In theory, it would be a tie. But you have, because a triumph counts as a success. However, you have more advantages. Tell me what Bane is doing.
I have 5 advantages, and I have 5 allies. I think my advantage comes from each of them as I'm thinking about everything everyone's put into this moment. And I use a light side point for this control move. And I want Bane to experience the deepest fear he has ever experienced and be completely, utterly useless for the next round.
Nu, Bellator. The two of you, for a moment, share this. As you see the shadows roll in over Bane. Not physically, of course, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally. And you can feel the struggle that he has, grasping at his throat, the desperate need for air that isn't coming. And then there is coldness and the irrepressible, undeniable reality that there is no real hope left in this world. The Sith are a relic, forgotten. Those who remain walk a path so far from what he had hoped it would be that no matter what he has done or what he has fought for or what he has demanded or what he has bled for, it means nothing because now the world is ready to move past him. and the Sith and the rule of two. And whatever grows from its ashes will be nothing of him. That no one beyond this chamber will ever even remember the name Bane, the name Dessel, the being that he was or could ever have been, the Sith Ari. And the rest of you see Bane slump, falling to his knees, tears streaming from his eyes, head turned up, mouth agape, hands dropping from his throat as his body continues to convulse. His next turn, he does nothing. But one of you gets to go before that. So who would like to go next?
Lion, I sent you a message. You started typing and then you stopped.
You are welcome to try.
I will try.
Tell me what we see.
Odias just looks at Bellator and goes, "End him," and then runs for Waykesh and scrambles for the extra mask she knows he keeps. And I think for every Force-sensitive person in the room, she is grasping at a healing power she does not know how to use, but is desperately trying to heal him. And I'm going to flip every single dark side dice to light to try.
You reach out in the Force. You grasp at it. It is thick here, potent, powerful. And with the one who so often wields it out of commission in any meaningful way, it is yours to command.
Yes.
And you demand that it responds, and that it acknowledges, and that it performs. And for a moment, as it swells within you, power unlike any you've wielded in your life, there is hope and strength. And it does nothing. It slips through your fingers, poured into Waykesh, and dissipating. Because the Force can do a great many things. But you ask for the impossible.
Then Lumira sees Odias start crying.
If I may. With both of my lightsabers held at my sides, I stalk towards him. All right. That one hit a little harder than I thought it would. So, you're going to pay double for making my friend cry. And I'll spin the Straden for Saber Swarm, and I'm going to attack him.
There is no difficulty. Roll your attack.
I don't have enough to spin for the extra hits, but I do hit.
How much damage do you do in total?
8.
Describe your kill.
I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Describe your kill.
It's brutal. And as I first cut off his arms, one by one, and then I move further up and cut off where his shoulder is. It's a slow and methodical kill. And each time as I swing, I reiterate the fact that we will never utter your name in public. No one will know. And after we leave here, this temple will be reduced to ashes as your history, who you are, all that you worked so diligently for thousands of years to achieve. Sith will be forgotten. And know that you suffer because you were too arrogant. And then I cut off his head.
In that moment, before you separate his head, he looks at you. Despondent eyes. A failure. Weak. And he goes, "Then it begins. On Apatos." And then his head is promptly removed, falling with a thud, his body slumping moments after. Almost in the same moment, the place begins to shake, trembling, and rocks begin to fall. As the temple begins to collapse in on itself around you. What would the group of you like to do? You are out of initiative. Lumira, go ahead. You tell me what you want to do first. Go ahead.
I know he's dead. Elsie knows he's dead. I don't think Lumira has seen, heard, or felt anything except absolute hatred and anger and probably fear in the last what feels like years. And has just stood there like lightsaber not drawn at her side, just like 1,000 yards staring. And when Ronin is done and the temple starts to collapse on itself, shaking and crumbling all around, that's when the saber ignites. And she's still not caring. There's no recognition or acknowledgement that this whole place is coming down, and just starts laying into this lifeless corpse of a Sith that she didn't even really have a chance to fully understand. Until that doesn't seem to be enough. Because in the race she is a part of, a lot of emotion and understanding comes through fist and hand-to-hand combat. And that lightsaber that she built herself she just throws it as far as she can and starts laying into it fists over fist over fist over fist over fist until somebody's going to pull her away, because she's not going to stop until, well, there is no justice for something like this. So but I don't think she can look at Waykesh's body at all. I'm 90% sure it's been less than 24 hours. Like,
Is
And,
anyone looking at Waykesh's body? Yeah.
I am. I
One moment.
No. Let Elsie finish. Yeah.
oh, that's it. She's just
Yeah.
gonna keep going until somebody stops her because she'd rather let this place come down around her than face what she is now blaming herself for.
Nu. For a moment, you can hear your friend whispering to you. But now, they sound different. They are softer. As though maybe an arm's length away instead of right beside you. The saber. Bring back his saber.
Also, what do with mask?
I think hearing that Nu would leap down, and especially also, like, even though we've become, semi-allies, the fact that the only two people who are starting to gather around Master Wei, who she has been much more accustomed to than any of these people here, is concerning. And having her friends say, attending to the saber, and also, like, yeah, I think Nu would leap down and as quick as she can move over. I think she wants to collect the mask and she wants to collect the saber, but she also wants to kind of, I don't know. Nu wants to essentially like force everyone away for a second to just give him a moment. Even though the ceiling's coming down and things are happening, it's like we didn't get to give Master Wei a moment. And so I think Nu just races down, and just like any bit of the force that she physically has that can physically alter space around her just like poof, like bursts out to kind of keep people at bay for a moment.
I know you're all trying to have a real serious moment. I'm imagining Waykesh's body just like
fly away.
Bethesda glitch of a
This is 100% the like convenient physics of the movieverse.
yeah. Well, and I think Nu would also, like, her hand is pressing to Wei's chest, like I think covering the wound, in that moment, as she's thinking about the fact that she couldn't heal, that she didn't put her efforts into that, and she didn't foresee needing it soon enough. Yeah.
Odias is gonna kneel next to you. Yeah. Newton. I think I can bring him back. Let me take him.
What? That's not
Please,
possible.
Let me try.
Another rock falls. Almost a boulder.
My mother. I am a Night Sister, Newton. My mother is one of the great mothers. She can wield great force magics, and I have seen them create life. Why can they not bring it back? Let me try.
Nu is going to turn to Odias, and two little hands come up to grip your face. Are you telling me the truth? And I'm going to... I was like we did before, I think she's just going to try to step into your mind a moment and...
Open book. She's not lying. She thinks her mother can bring him back.
She will lean her forehead forward and touch yours. Then do what you have to do.
Do what you have to do, little one. Lumira is not going to leave here willingly.
Right.
Speaking.
Right.
Through all of this. Yes.
I will walk over towards Lumira and put a hand on her shoulder and say, if we stay here, he'd have died for nothing. We must go. We can talk about what happens after we've escaped this place. Because if we die, well, what was the point?
Get your master out. Bane did something to him.
Okay. I think Nu, before racing over to Master Valden, and also like seeing that Lumira is talking with Bellator, like hoping she's shaking out of it, but is going to make sure she has Wei's saber before she goes.
You took the saber and the mask, correct?
Yeah.
And I'm taking his body.
Oh, I was like, I suppose in the idea of resurrection, I just want to uncomplicate this. There's another mask. There was a secondary.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, yeah.
perfect.
Don't worry.
Okay, so I don't take it brought back.
We're not gonna go through all that. He comes back and then dies again. No, you're good.
Okay, great.
Breathes it and just immediately dies. Wakes up just to start screaming.
At this point, the Night Sisters have gotten around enough. I have a cousin out there
It's
who's
fine,
half
yeah.
Kaldor.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
No, you've only met one Keldor. Now he's dead.
That's true. That's canon.
That doesn't mean there
I
isn't a
said they're
cousin.
like four
You knew
cousins.
one Keldor.
They just need to wear one of those like nose things instead of a full
Yeah,
mask.
yeah.
All right.
Carrie's running
Okay.
fucking CPAP.
Looking like they're on Arrakis out here.
Over
Everything's fine.
over in the far corner of the room, Valden is still knelt, head bowed, as though in meditation.
I will rush over, and Nu always has something stocked for him. And I was like, I'm probably gonna have to do something more than this, but she pulls out like a delicious pastry from her bag and puts it in front of Valden's nose and goes, Master, it's time to eat. Please come back.
Enjoy your day, old master.
Mira, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
I need a minute for the the juxtaposition of these two situations between masters. One is dead and one is like
I've
in a
been
coma
making
trying-
jokes the entire time. So
You're dead.
I imagine
You're
Wade
dead.
catches Force Ghost just watching like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Get out of here.
fucking go. Like, it's
man.
falling. Go. What are you doing? You'll
This
stupid.
is what's gonna make me cry. Is the fucking. Oh god.
I don't think that Lumira came out of the tantrum, I guess you can call it, just immediately. Probably swung actually on Ronin, which I do not expect to land. You don't have to roll. I'm not gonna roll. You blocked it.
Yeah, leave it up
I
to
know
Will.
you did.
Yeah.
I absolutely know.
Which
There's
is
no
sadder?
I'm also
Did
really
he
good at
block it, or
hand-to-hand
did he just
fighting.
let you hit him?
You know what? It
no,
probably like
think
let.
you-
Yeah. All right.
I think he lets you hit him.
Okay.
Because
It was probably
also I have
different
really
than-
good armor on, so I don't think your fist is gonna do much to me.
No, I'm also like
It's not
tiny.
like soft,
Um,
like it's meant to be hard, but it like dies halfway
Yeah.
up, right?
yeah, fully like what do you call it? Bluffing how much strength she has left, because that outburst was everything she had left, and she's already like half dead. But would stand up and like wipe whatever grime is off her face, blood, sweat, tears, probably a lot of tears, and probably I think mutters something along the lines of, "He died for nothing, anyways." I don't think she views herself as worth like dying for at this point. This is not something she imagined and not something she felt like was okay at all. Especially given that she was the first Padawan that Wakesh had, and then it's been like one day and now he's dead, and now she's like, wow, I really suck at being a Jedi, huh? So that
I
is
think
her internal
That's
thought
okay.
process.
When you say that he died for nothing anyway, you would feel rage boil in Ronin really, really high. It feels aggressive, and it almost feels like he's going to kill you when you say that, but he's not. And his eyes widen again, the unblinking stare at you, and he says, "If you cared for him, you would never say that. You have work to do. And I'll use move and lift Waykesh's body in behind me as I start to walk out of the temple. And I'm gonna get on my comms and call. I'm forgetting her name. You know who I'm talking about. The Mandalorian lady.
Yes.
Mommy. You're calling
Talisa.
mommy.
Talisa.
Yeah. I
Mommy.
will call her and say, bring the ship down. We're leaving.
And you get an affirmative. And as you take that first step, the entire place shakes, and a large portion of it collapses. A wall of rubble falling between Odias and Bellator, and Newton, Lumira, and Valden. And Lumira, in this moment, as those rocks settle, sealing you and New and Valden here. For now. Again, you hear that steam hissing, those hands on your shoulder, and the words, "These are your first steps." And I think that's where we're going to end today's episode of Path of the Fates.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you so much.
No. He has to go. He
To our
can't-
fantastic cast for being here. Special thanks to Extell and Zach for, making it for today. And absolutely breaking all of our hearts. We're gonna take a second go around.
Shaking.
Yep. I'm trying very hard not to cry.
The way to break a cast is design a tank with no HP.
Yeah, I mean, yes. So we're gonna go around.
I had a bunch of HP actually. He just hit me really hard twice.
Yeah,
So
real
let's
bad.
start with X. Extell, let us know.
Hello everybody. Real quick comment on that moment there. With Ronin, I was trying my best because I feel like Ronin is the same but opposite of Waykesh. So I feel like I was trying to emit something Waykesh would say, but the way Ronin would say, which is, "We need to go. What are you doing?" But instead, he was like, "You're a piece of shit. We gotta go." But anyway,
Fair, Waykesh might just say that too. So
I mean, she is like,
like, how dare you disrespect him? He just died for you. What the fuck do you mean? Anyway, hello everybody. I'm Extell. You can find me at Extra the King on all the socials. And tomorrow's game, you can find me here for Celestial Railway Job. Very excited for it. I have a lot of emotions going on right now, so I can't really think straight.
I'm really glad you mentioned the show because I had completely forgotten it in this moment and wasn't going to bring it up.
Do we have the trailer? Maybe we can throw in the trailer.
Listen, I got it. But yeah, you can find me at Extra the King on the socials, and you'll learn about all the stuff I'm doing. And yeah, a lot of stuff. Thanks for coming. Someone else take this. Someone else go.
Cass.
Hi, I'm K Kitty Plays. I can't cry wearing these contacts, so the last hour has been brutal on my sinuses. I probably sound awesome right now. Don't worry, he's not dead yet. I got plans. I had to message Lion and Zach to be like, hey, I got plans. Yeah, hi, I'm Cass. I have been Odias. Yeah, this is fine. You can find me tomorrow over on Singularity Roleplay, playing an equally well-adjusted person, a Rift of Pan, the God of Chaos, in a City of Mist game. I missed the last episode because I was at PAX. And and my sister just died in that game. And then they killed my arch nemesis who got my sister killed without me. So I'm coming into that blind. It's going to be fine. And after today, too. And then... And so then alternating Thursdays, you can find me this week on Entropy Emporium playing God Complex, still a cannibal. It's great. And then... Redacted will be coming back once we fix the tech gremlins over on Live from the Apocalypse. I'm fine. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. I'm Yoda Almighty on socials. Bye.
Elsie. You're muted.
I couldn't find my mouse. Hi, I'm Kate Kitty Plays.
No.
Find me at Kate Kitty Plays.
I love how we have new people in the chat today, and they're like, "Why is this so funny?"
I'm Elsie. You can find me at Optimistics on all social media.
There's a joke there.
I, as everybody knows, like to play the game, fuck around, and find out. And I found out today, for the first time ever. It was very emotional. Thank you for this lovely cast. I'm also on Entropy Emporium every other Tuesday for, they call us villains. I almost called God Complex. All I'm saying is I was making jokes about how Ellie is like at Lumira right now because some of us don't kill our mentors, but we kiss them. That's her bag, except not right now because he's shady and I'm gonna probably forgive him. It's fine. I don't want people to win. I want to win. So my terms. Anyways, I have like 3 boyfriends in this game. 1 I almost killed, 1 is mad at me, and 1 is sus. So like decide which is which. I don't know. 2 of them are serial killers. It's a great game. I am fucking around a lot in that game, but not literally. Because Ellie is sad. That's it. I have some others. I'm sorry. I haven't slept today. I haven't slept in over 24 hours.
Oh, then this is the perfect day for this to happen, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's it for me. Check me out on Kate Kenny Plays.
Katelynn.
Hey everybody. I'm Katelynn at Kate Kenny Plays. For real though. I love these folks. I had at least 2 big surprises today. Was not expecting the 2 of them to join. What a delight. And then what a horror. A tragedy has struck and I cried and I feel discombobulated in the best way that I feel like only TTRPGs can do. So thanks y'all. Yeah, find me at Kate Kenny Plays. I'll be back here in 2 weeks to deal with the ramifications of all this.
Yeah, Zach.
Hey everybody, I'm Zach. I was Waycash. You can follow me on the socials at Scheduled for Launch. I believe right now I'm mainly using Blue Sky because everywhere else is a fucking nightmare. Anyways, if you want to see me die in other things, check out any podcast I'm on, as Waycash is the 7th character I've had die on stream. I have died in every single game I played in, minus one where death was not an option. So this is not a surprise for me. Actually, I believe one of the first things I said to Lion was "fuck me up, sir."
It's true.
Fuck me up, King. You said fuck
Oh no,
me
no,
up, King.
fuck me up, King today.
No, back
You
when we first
also-
started talking.
Waycash was designed, and I was like, we should kill him.
Yeah. You also just said
This was planned.
narratively.
No,
if
this
it
was
makes
not
sense-
planned. I need this to be very clear.
I was like,
It was not
narratively, yesterday I think it was. I was like, narratively, it'd be great if Waycash died. Like,
Which,
And
you
it
know,
was. It truly was.
Yeah.
planned.
What a moment.
Anyways, you can catch me tomorrow for the Celestial Rail Job. At what time? 1 o'clock? We're going
Yeah,
live for
1
that
o'clock.
one?
the Celestial
1 o'clock
Railway
for that
Job.
one. I'm going to be
Yeah.
playing a robot named Grocer Starlight. Him and his I don't know what we are. I don't know if we have the same last name. Are we married? Common
I
law?
think so. I think
Boyfriends?
you're married. Yeah.
I don't know. We never really discussed that part.
I think
What?
socially, man.
Yeah.
Don't get attached. Audience, don't get attached
Don't
to
get
Grocer.
attached. I'm going to try and keep
Nobody
Grocer
warned
alive.
me
But
that
yeah,
Zach does this.
this is it's because I play Blades in the Dark is my
No one
favorite
knew.
game. I think so. I play all my characters like I'm playing Blades in the Dark. So,
Fair.
anyways, I might be Waycash next time. I don't know which week I'm going to be back. I don't know which character I'm going to be playing. I don't even know if I'm going to be a Jedi at this point. I just might be a dude. So
Just a guy.
you should come back next week and maybe I'll be there. Maybe I won't. But there will be some amazing people here. That's 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I also do all the music for the studio. I try my best to, at least.
So good.
You
Celestial
kill it.
Rail Job.
It's so good.
Very excited about that one. I think that one might be better.
I
So-
just have one comment. If you come back with a new character, can you name that character K-Wesh? Like,
Oh no, it was
Wait,
going to be
Tesh
Shui.
Jr.
I'm looking
Oh.
for my cousin.
Hey, Wesh.
I
I
just
was
throwing
gonna go
this out here.
One.
There is an unnamed Mandalorian NPC that we picked up.
Oh yes, there is. I'm thinking I'll make a character from Edge of Empires and then just throw him in here.
I was
A non-force sensitive little guy.
I was
Um,
like,
There.
I would want you to be Waykesh's mom.
Oh no,
Again,
you
I
don't
to
want
fuck
me to be
shit
her.
up.
No.
No, you don't. They're civvies. They have zero training. They're janitors. They're janitors.
She has
Oh,
some
ever
skills.
Parents. I can't ever speak to his parents.
Oh my gosh,
man.
yeah.
Never even met
You're
them.
the only one with their phone number.
Uh-huh.
First
You-
you gotta
You gotta
them.
go figure out what your room looks like now. Back to Coruscant with you, Lumira.
Hi, I'm Lumira. By the way, your son's dead. Which room am I
I'm your
in?
son's
True,
Padawan.
mine?
He's
Give me
with
my
the
talent
Sith.
adopted.
Oh, I don't have his body. I gave it to the Sith. It's fine.
For dinner.
We got his lightsaber though.
He's got an extra around here somewhere.
I guess that leaves me. Hey y'all, it's Trick Lionheart. Most people call me Lion. I am the studio director for Tales from the Table Studios. You can find me here. You can find me at. My mind is also mush after all this. It's been a lot today. You can find me at It's Drake Lionheart on all socials. I think my card is linked. It has all my socials and all the cool stuff I'm up to and have been up to. You can find me here on Tales from the Table Studios. I'll be back tomorrow for the Celestial Railway Job, where I will be our wonderful GM, taking the great crew through what is sure to be the heist of a century. When we disappear in a minute, stick around because we are going to play a trailer for that. And it's pretty hype. Zach did the music for it, and it's amazing. So everything Zach does is incredible.
The music came out really fast.
It was, so
It was.
fun.
I was like, I'm so mad at this. And then Drake was like, "What about this?" And I was like, "Hang on."
I do want to make it clear this wasn't planned at all. It was definitely a discussion that, like, if it happened, it would be a narratively cool moment. There was no intention of it happening. If it did, and it did. I do want to take half a second while we're still on the air just to say how much I deeply appreciate this entire cast. You're all amazing. Stefan, you're not here, but you're amazing too, and I can't wait for us to have you back.
I want to see your tattoo.
Yeah,
Yes,
we gotta see your tattoo.
I-
We don't care if it's in an awkward spot. Show us.
I can't
So-
wait to see Stefan come back to this. It's
Oh
gonna be
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's literally the
so
community
many
pizza
messages.
meme. It's just the community pizza meme.
So until
I
next
also
time.
Everything's on
just want to take a second to say
Yeah.
thank you all for crying for my character when I was giggling.
We love Way. We love Way so much, and he went out like a champion.
For
Um,
now.
For now. So until
He'll die
next time.
again.
Until next time.
I'm gonna bring him back just to kill him again for making me sad.
Remember to eat enough food, drink enough water, do the things you got to do, love yourself, and always remember to tell your tales. We love you all so much. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.